So we are here to start the match 8 of the tournament that will be played between Tamimi TAFGA and Tamimi Group. And along with me we have Akhil Azad, Mubashir and respectable Mr. Shoaib Khan. So Akhil, you will toss up the coin and you will make the call.
Yes.
Okay.
Head is the call.
Head is the call. Head it is. So Tamimi Group has won the toss. So आप आ जाओ आगे. So Mubashir, what you have decided to do?
We'll go with the bowling first.
So any particular reason to do the bowling?
Yes, because of the pitch behavior itself. Yani it's been a new pitch again. After the rain, it's dry again. So we want to see how the pitch behaves.
Mubashir, you have already lost one match and this is your second match. So what is the changes in your team?
There is no changes particularly, but only we make our batting little bit strong.
So what target you want to contain them?
We are looking for somewhere 110, 120, and then we'll chase it down very quickly, inshallah.
So you think that you have a good bowling to contain them?
Yes, we have a very good bowling, and we have a team player with us, Hassan Beg. So he is a good addition in bowling. Our bowling is already very strong. With the addition, it's more stronger now.
So thank you very much. You can go and join your team.
Thank you.
So that was Mubashir. Akhil, क्या हाल है अखिल भाई? अखिल, आपने टॉस हारा तो आप समझते हैं कि कितना टारगेट आपके जहन में जो आप इनको देंगे?
आमिर भाई, सबसे पहली बात ये कि अगर मैं टॉस जीतता भी तो हमने बैटिंग करनी थी, क्योंकि यहाँ पे अगर आप 120 140 रन तक आप ले जाते हैं तो चेसिंग में मुश्किल है, क्योंकि मैच है डिफरेंट, हमारे लिए डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस है इस विकेट पे, तो 140 तक हम इंशाल्लाह 140 150 रन करेंगे।
तो आप समझ रहे हैं कि टॉस हारना आपके लिए आपकी चेंज गेम प्लान में कोई चेंजेस नहीं है? टीम कौन से खिला रहे हैं?
टीम में हमारी एक चेंज है, बिलाल वानी इंजर्ड है, उनकी जगह मोहसिन शाह जी इंक्लूड हुए।
सो ऑल द बेस्ट आपके लिए और आपकी टीम के लिए, और आपने एक पॉइंट हासिल किया, उम्मीद है कि आप दूसरे पॉइंट के लिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू। So that was the result from the center. Tamimi Group has won the toss and they elected to bowl now.
That is the news from the center, the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. The home side at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground have won the toss, electing to have a bowl first. Here are the two umpires walking in. Nadeem Nawaz and Kashif Zubair are the two umpires, and Abul Hassan, the third umpire, and Shamroz, fourth umpire, the fourth official for this game. Promises to be an enthralling encounter, this one, between the Tamimi Group Cricket Club and the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club. Both sides know these conditions quite well, but it will be the home side, the Tamimi Group Cricket Club, who will be fancying to win this one. Starting off with the ball in hand are the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Tamimi TAFGA instead putting out their openers up front. Conditions are pretty cold here in this part of the country at this point of time. Pretty unpredictable nature as well. We've seen a lot of showers go in the last 2 or 3 days. We've seen a couple of patches on the outfield filled with puddles of water, and this time Tamimi TAFGA batsmen, the two openers, captain himself, joined by his partner, the right-hander, will come in to bat. We'll starting in a couple of minutes from now at the OSAMI Geotechnic 2025 OGC Foundation Day Cup, powered by DAFA News. Here are the playing 11s of the two sides. Syed Abbas, the all-rounder, Dilavar Hussain, Kamran Shah, Mohammad Khan, Mohammad Mala, Atif Khan, Usman Shafiq, Rana Khan, and the two all-rounders in Mohammad Bakr and Mohammad Malik, along with Ehsan Beg, playing for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. I've been joined by my co-commentator Rehmat, who will take us through the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club.
Thank you, Vansh. Akhil Azad, the batsman from Tamimi, TAFGA C.C, Asif Iqbal, Naqash Tanveer, Kamran Nazir, Numan Zubair, and there goes the list. Well, Tamimi Group C.C have won the toss, and as usual, the trend goes on. They elected to bowl first, as we had a great thrilling battle in the first game of the day where Fireox Unit CC made a comfortable win up against Kanus. Hassan Beg will be charging up with the ball. Asif will be facing to him the very first delivery of the second game for the day 4.
Yep, absolutely. Match number 8 of this OGC Saudi Foundation Day Cup 2025 powered by Dafa News. First ball, Ehsan bowling to Asif. Starts off with a wide delivery on the offside, looking to go for the big shot straight away. Asif making his intentions quite clear. Short delivery this time. That's a good delivery. Beautifully bowled by the bowler. He's right on the mark. We saw Ehsan trying those short deliveries in the last match as well, Rahmat. And last match he conceded a few wide deliveries as well. This time on the mark this time.
Yes, you need to be very consistent with your line and length.
False start there by Ehsan. An aggressive fast bowler, tall, 6'1". Once again, you can see that extra bounce worrying Asif on that occasion. Asif is not looking to back down. He's looking to go for those big shots straight away. But then the extra bounce once again just deceiving him as the ball carries towards the wicketkeeper. It's a beautiful setting here at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. Floodlights are on. Here comes Hassan once again. This time it looks like a full toss. Has it been given a no ball? Yes, the leg umpire has given that as a no ball above the waist. And have a look at the reaction from the bowler Hassan. He doesn't think that was a no ball, but it surely was above the waist. And that will be the first free hit of the match. Asif will be looking to open his account with that free hit as well.
Well, that was a tough call. We'll have to make a closer look of it. Whether was that one dipping as it was reaching to the batsman.
Here we go, free hit delivery. Slower one from Ehsan, cleverly disguised by him. This is smart bowling. And a change of pace coming in pretty early into this innings, Rahmat.
Yeah, that's the clever bowling from Ahsan. As soon as he figured it out, it is going to be a free hit and the batsman will be having the license to explode. He just made that variation, which absolutely worked for him in his favor. Nicely bowled, and there was a chance. And it is not going to be an easy for any bowler to grab that one in the follow-through region. As he's a tall man in the side. Will be a difficult one. Tough chance though.
Always difficult these ones once they travel back to you at some pace. God, he did well to get a hand on that one though.
This time a beautiful delivery again, swing and a miss. Well, we have seen in this tournament that the opening batsmen haven't got that start more often than not, as they're literally looking forward to get some runs in the first over, but still failing against the bowlers.
Well, Akil, the captain, mentioned at the toss that 140, 150 would be a good score on this wicket, and that can be defended. So he might as well be true.
Indeed, that can be defended, but you need to be very accurate in the power play when you come out to bowl. This time, extra swing on that occasion, And a beautiful acrobatic stuff behind the stumps by the wicketkeeper. Nicely gathered that one.
Well, we've seen it in the first match as well. It's difficult to negate the swing with the new ball. These are conditions very, very much in favor of the swing bowlers, especially. Of course, if you've got the pace along with the swing, well, that's a bigger bonus as a bowler. Final delivery of the over for Hassan.
Nicely bowled, swing and a miss. Well, if you are going to leave out those two deliveries, a no ball and a void, he's been so consistent with his bowling in the good length spots. Hassan. Well, that's been the end of the over. First over gone, it's 3 for none.
3 for none. At the end of the first, Akil hasn't received the strike from his partner. Good start from Hassan after being expensive in that previous game. We saw him go for runs all over the park. This time, bowled well, a good start for them. Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club being put into bat by the Tamimi group. Will be looking to take those points. Had a washed out game. Finally a chance for them to pick up those 2 points. Here comes Dilavar this time. It's been smashed up in the air. That's a beautiful shot from Akil. 6 runs on the board. Brilliant, brilliant start. Absolutely stellar stuff from Akil.
Yes, indeed. He's making his intentions very much clear. That was not a bad delivery, though. But the swing of the arms is being absolutely on the money from this man, Akil, the captain leading from the front.
Captain leading from the front, as you rightly mentioned. First ball 6. How rare do we see that? Once again, flatter this time. 6 again. That came right out of the meat of the bat. And Dilavar will have something to think about, because the first 2 deliveries that he's bowled might have got the swing on both of them. But the swing of the bat from Akil have deposited the ball into those grass banks out there. "12 of the first 2. The ball has gone out of the park. New balls, please." What a batting effort this has been from him. Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club, of course, winning their first match against the Fireox unit. That was the first game of this tournament, the Saudi Foundation Cup 2025. And that was also courtesy some brilliant hitting by Akil, a quick fire 30 as far as I remember. Now, 12 of 2. Never seen such kind of a start. First 2 deliveries, he's thrown the kitchen sink at both of them. They've gone for 12.
Akil has been so brutal in the first 2 deliveries of the lava. Can't ask for a better start than this to his own innings. 12 runs of just 2 legal deliveries. Some power hitting from this man.
Still yet to retrieve the ball. New ball will be brought on by the 4th umpire. He's on the ground, showing the new balls to the umpires. I think you should be taking the newer ball here, because it's been less than 4 overs in the power play. It's basically the second over, so new ball will definitely be taken. But as quick as it's coming, quicker it is going out of the park from that bat of Akil. Here comes Dilavar with a changed ball. Once again, this time on the offside. My word. 1 bounce this time, and the ball goes towards the boundary. For a moment I thought he'd had that third 6 as well. But what brutal batting this is from Akil. Now on the offside, he shows he's got some talent to hit that ball on that part of the ground as well.
That is some sensational hittings from the skipper. Akil, the man leading from the front, 16 of just 3 legal deliveries. What a show he's been putting up. This time, swing and a miss. Has he got that nick? And yes, it is. What an answer. What a comeback from this man, Dillavar. After going for 16 runs in the first 3 deliveries, he's been absolutely lethal in the fourth delivery. Has given some answer to Akil.
Where he tried for the slow one, disguised him with that slow one. And you can see the frustration on Akil's face when he edged that one towards the wicket keeper. Akil Azad goes for a quick fire 16 of 4. He's disappointed. He wanted to make it a big knock. Let's have a look at the replay. Just rolling his fingers. Looked like a knuckleball though. And slow delivery finds the edge. Easy catch for the wicket keeper. And he straight away knew it, that he had found the edge. And have a look at that as well. In the celebration, Dilavar has put the wicket keeper on the ground. That's how much that wicket means for him.
Yes, indeed, that means a lot. What a celebration he had on that one. But that is, you need to play smart when you're batting as a leader of your pack, leader of your team. You've already got 16 runs in the first 3 deliveries. You need to be a bit sensible. Shorter formats are not only about being hitting 6 and 4s. Have a look at the celebration though. He was in a joy, literally not aware of what is happening in the ground. The keeper was jumping up. Bilal, the man. Oh, once again, a mighty blow. Has he got the distance? Yes, he does. That's been absolutely smashed into the mid-wicket region. What an outing these men are having here of Tamimi Group CC. That was a shorter length and nicely picked up straight away off the mark in style.
What a start this is from the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club. 25 already on the board. 22 of this over and a wicket. He's been very expensive.
Well, this over is no less than a highlight. 6-6-4, a wicket and a 6 and a dot. That will be a bit of sigh of relief. Finishing the over with a dot ball. Dillavar got the wicket though, but also leaked out some big runs in the first over of his spell. 2 overs gone is 25 for the loss of 1.
As the breeze blows at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. Big thank you to EPCA and the Al-Tamimi Group for bringing out such an amazing facility here in Dammam, the heart of Dammam. Centrally localized cricket stadium where all teams can come and express the talent that they have. Such a suitable venue for all these games as well. As we see Ehsan Beg continuing. Full toss and he's missed it and the bowler hits. You miss, I hit, says Ehsan Beg. It was a full toss, but it swung. And I think he got deceived by the swing on that one, did Asif. Faced the first over, didn't score any of Ehsan's first. And this time misses that one completely. A lucky wicket, I would say, for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Asif goes for a duck. It's 25 for 2.
Asif never looked comfortable since his arrival. That was a juicy full toss, but that was actually swinging in. Just brushed the leg stump and the bails have gone off. Not a sight to watch if you are being a fan of a Tamimi Group CC.
Rather than timing that one, he looked to bludgeon that one on the onside, and I think that is the difference maker on that dismissal. Two new batsmen at the crease. Bilal has faced only a couple of deliveries, and now he will be accompanied by a new batsman, as I said, who will take strike against the furious pace of Ehsan Beg. First wicket for him today, second wicket of the tournament for him.
Well, the power play of this match is absolutely pure entertainment, Vansh. We haven't seen some big overs coming in the previous games when it comes to power play, but this time a completely opposite side that we have seen.
Here comes Hassan once again. Did it flick the pad or something? I don't think so. That should be 5 wides. Well, it was off the bat. The umpire indicating that there was the inside half of the bat involved on that one. And Abdul gets off the mark with a boundary here.
Well, if we just leave out Iqbal's wicket, every batsman who have came onto bat have got off the mark in some style. Even Abdul got his first runs in a boundary.
Here comes Hassan once again, much more fuller on that occasion. Quick single taken. You're absolutely right, Rehmat. Bilal started his innings with a maximum. The captain Akil started his innings with a maximum, and Abdul starts his innings with a 4. So the dealing in boundaries are the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club at the moment, aren't they?
Well, that shows the temperament, that shows the caliber, that shows the confidence of the entire dugout that Tamimi Tafga is carrying at the moment. Hassan has been pretty much good with his bowling. Picked up a wicket, just conceded 8 runs. 30 onto the board so far with the loss of 2 wickets. Have a look at the current run rate, one. It's 12 runs and over.
Absolutely, 12 runs and over. They're flying at the moment, but they've also lost 2 wickets. 2 openers are back in the hut.
That's a bouncer. That's a bouncer. Oh, that is not something that you will be expecting as a bowler. You at least be having that leverage of going for the first bounce. But that was well over the head, which is why given a wide. Nice call. Good call from the square leg umpire.
That's a good call indeed. Bowlers always disappointed with such kind of decisions, but a good call.
Full Allen delivery this time. Has he played into the gap? Yes, he did. Will that run away for a boundary? The fielder is under the chase and will be saving a couple of runs for his team. That is some football work we have seen from the foot.
Good stop. It looked like the ball was going to race away towards the boundary, but the slow outfield, as we've mentioned, the rain contributing to that slow outfield today, has made a difference, which means that batsmen will have to run quicker between the wickets as well.
This time a beautiful delivery and nicely played. Wanted to go for a second. Beautiful piece of running between the wickets. This is what you need to have an understanding between the batsmen. When your partner makes a call for the 2, you need to respond then and there. And that's what exactly these two have done, Bilal and Abdul. Well, that brings the over after the completion of 3:36 for the loss of 2.
36 for 2. 3 runs off the second last delivery. Correction in the score, and then the last delivery went for a couple of runs. 36 have come off the first 3. Current run rate at 12 runs and over for the loss of just 2 wickets. Wickets are going to be critical for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club as they progress through. The projected score at the moment 240. I would absolutely love to have that score, isn't it, Rahmat?
Absolutely. If you ask me, I'm a fan of a batting in the power play. And if you're still losing 3 wickets and if you have got that 50, 60 runs on the board, you are in a comfortable position, I would say. If you are capitalizing that innings and still reach to 160, 170, you will be in a driver's seat.
Edged and taken. Mohammad Anis comes into the attack and delivers straight away. Action packed cricket in the power play. Produces the outside edge. A brilliant ball just moving away from Bilal. And what entertainment we've had in these initial overs. Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club now 36 for the loss of 3 as Bilal departs. Once again, some brilliant bowling from Mohammad Anis, pitching that ball right up where it was tougher for Bilal to even get a hold of that. Let's have a look at the replay. The ball just doing enough to move away from the right hand of the ball. And then in the end, as you can see, no foot movement at all from Bilal, which led the outside edge to carry easily towards the wicket keeper. Wickets are tumbling at the moment for the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club. Yes, they've got the runs, but well, they need to preserve the wickets as well because there's still a long, long way to go in this innings.
Well, Tamimi Tabka have crumbled down at the moment by the extremely talented bowling unit of Tamimi Group CC. 36 for the loss of 3 wickets. Well, the change of the bowling has already worked in the favor of TGCC. What a dream start he's having. Muhammad came out to bowl his first over and got the wicket on the very first delivery, and that was an absolutely on the money. Angling in, swinging out, getting that nick of the bat, and a beautiful catch taken behind the stumps.
For the first time in this innings, we see a left-hander, Syed Hamza, walking into the middle. What a jaffa that is from Mohammad Anis. It doesn't matter if it's a left-hander or a right-hander. He has produced some magical deliveries throughout. This time, the ball looked like it was going to angle in towards the left-hander, but as soon as it pitched, it moved away from the seam. Brilliant start, and what a delivery to bowl for the new batsman straight up.
Well, if the captain was still surviving on the crease, then the story would have been different here.
Once again, this time looking to go for the late cut there, Syed. Was too close to the body and got some unexpected bounce on that one as well. Mohammad Anis has surely started well, hasn't he, Rahmat?
Yes, indeed. He has got that flying start. A dream start, I would say. Wicket of the very first ball and 2 unplayable deliveries to this man, Syed. Well, the chances are much high to get a wicket again in this over. Is he going to make that count, Muhammad? Only the time will tell. Beautiful delivery. Has he got it once again? Big appeal coming in and it's been given. Oh, it's all happening here at the beautiful venue, the iconic venue, Tamimi Cricket Ground, Dammam. Here at OGC Foundation Day Cup 2025, powered by DAFA News. Oh, it's been the wickets are tumbling down. The questions are being asked from Tamimi Group CC and no answers at all with the batsmen of Tamimi TAFGA. Syed Hamza, he was never looked comfortable since his arrival. 2 dot deliveries and a wicket. The curse of the commentator has gone through.
Amazing, amazing piece of bowling. We were mentioning about the heroics of the bowler, and he has delivered. He has kept us safe here, isn't it, Rahmat? We was mentioning so much about this young man, Mohammad Anis, and he's surely delivering and delivering in some fashion as well. They're on the back foot, 36 for 4. How quickly does this game change? It amazes me sometimes because just a couple of overs back, or even 5 minutes back, we were talking about the Tamimi Tafga Cricket Club and how explosive they were with the start, and now they've been put on the back foot. Yes, they do have the runs, but they do have four men back into the pavilion.
Yes, well, that is the beauty of this gentleman's game. That is the beauty of cricket. You cannot predict this game. Again, a beautiful delivery. Not even a single delivery has got the middle of that willow. The one which has got it have got the wickets. Absolutely, he is breathing fire here, Muhammad. Two for none.
Captain is backing up well. Two slips in place, as you can see on the top left of your screens. Muhammad Anis, final delivery of his over. Does he have a third wicket written in the first over as well? We'll find about that because he's dismissed two men for a duck. Mohsin now on strike facing his second ball.
Much possible that he can get that third as well. Beautiful delivery that was just missed merely. Oh my goodness. What a delivery that was. Absolutely flawless. He's just dealing with the wickets and dot deliveries. Fortunate enough, the man is already set the bar high. Muhammad, end of the over. 4 overs gone is 36 for 4.
36 for 4 for the Tamimi Tafka Cricket Club. What an over that was from Muhammad Anis. Outswinger after outswinger, both to the right-handers and the left-hander as well. Abdul, on the other hand, Abdul Wahab, who started off well with a boundary clipped down the onside, has had to watch the action from the other end. Now he gets ready to face the music of Ehsan Beg. Well bowled once again. Good areas. They've bowled in superb areas, that good length. And on the top of that off stump with the ball swinging away, occasionally coming in towards the right-handers as well. This has been an exceptional start from these fast bowlers of the Tamimi Group Cricket Club, the home side. Missed out on some points in the last game because of the rain. Slower ball this time. Abdul plays that one well, decides to defend it. They need some stability at the moment, Rahmat.
Yes, indeed. They need some stability. They need some temperament here. Analyze the situation. Hang on to the wicket. Well, talking about Hassan here, Junaid, I feel like he kind of replicate the man of Pakistan, the man of Rawalpindi, Shoaib Akhtar. Not with the bowling action though, but the body language, the kind of a ball he's bowling, the kind of hairs he's flaunting, and the height, the personality he carries, it completely replicates that man, Shoaib Akhtar, doesn't he?
Absolutely. The great man, the Rawalpindi Express. So lethal. Touched the 150 mark on so many occasions. This time, shorter again. He's pulled that one. Has that gone all the way? It looks like it has gone all the way. First six from the bat of Abdul. Just slightly predictable length from Ehsan Beg. And Abdul knew that it was going to come short. Smashes that one. Knew there was no fielder at deep square leg as well. So they're not stopping with their aggressive intent either, are the Tamimi Tafga.
I'm completely delighted with the play of this game. They are absolutely not fearing to the fall of wickets. Beautiful delivery, nicely played. Has he got another boundary into his bucket? Yes, indeed. Abdul. He is someone who will not be going on to miss the loose deliveries. Though they have lost 4 wickets, he's still punishing those loose deliveries. That is what you have to do as a batsman. Not that you go back into your shell and wait for the wickets to hang on. But when you get that loose deliveries, you need to punish them in order to keep that momentum going.
False start on that occasion from Ehsan Beg. 11 off this one. Beautiful straight drive from Abdul, the previous ball. It's been a highlights package, this one. Only been 28 deliveries into this game. You can already see some power-packed action. 4 wickets, 47 runs. Both teams have their own strategies and they're not ready to back down.
Full toss delivery. Chance of a run out, direct hit. Would have been a close one. But I'm eagerly waiting to see the next over, Junaid here, because it's again going to be the man who has just picked up 2 wickets with a maiden.
Who
I guess
doesn't
we
want to
haven't
see?
noticed that that was a 2 wicket maiden, and that might have happened for the first time in this event.
Well, yes,
Please
you're
correct me
right.
if I'm wrong.
You're right. First time we've got a double wicket maiden.
That's a beautiful shot. Again into the gap. Slow outfield. Couple of runs added to that scorecard. And those couple of runs will bring up the 50 runs for Tamim TAFGA. End of the 5 overs, 50 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
'50 on the board. Mohsin and Abdul at the crease. Abdul 18 of 8, courtesy those lusty blows that he's hit. He's gone for a 6. He's hit a 4. He's hit a couple of runs. Excellent batting so far. Still, they've got a slip in place. Mohammad Anis, double wicket maiden, as we just spoke. He's got his tail up. He's got a spring in his step. He's ready to roar once again. Here comes Anis bowling to Abdul. Leaves that one. That was a bit more wider. See, he's got a very quick action, and the skiddy nature of his action enables him to get that extra pace and surprise the batsman as well. That's why those two outside edges.
It's been an absolute treat to watch this man bowling. Muhammad not giving even an inch of a room to the batsman
This
to finish
time
the.
it's up in the air, just behind the fielder at mid-on. Will be a couple of runs. Well, he didn't time that one well, did he, Drehmat?
No, he hasn't got that timing. This was the 8th ball of his spell, and he conceded that run on the 8th ball of his spell. Muhammad.
Here comes Anis once again. Shorter this time. See, he's put in that extra effort because he's on the ground. One bounce given by the square leg umpire as well. That is the first bouncer that Mohammad Anis has tried. He's executed that one well. Maybe not the right direction that he wants to bowl in at. But surely a good plan from Anis to surprise the batsman.
Yes, indeed. He has got that extra pace and extra bounce on that occasion. And also got that first warning for the first bouncer of the over. One for the over. 2 runs conceded in this over so far. Lovely bowling. Once again pitching in the right areas. He's actually appealing for that one. But that was much far away from the bat. Must be feeling some kind of a difficulty with his shoe out there. Well, this has been the story for the taller bowlers we have seen in the cricket time and time again, Junaid. Even if you have a look at the shoes of this Shoaib Akhtar, he might have got that hole in the front because of that landing. His feet got pushed in, and that thumb of that feet comes out. That being the extra pressure which he puts in while bowling with that shoulder. Nicely bowled this time, just given the direction towards the point region, chance of a run out. A beautiful piece of fielding work.
Well, the point that you were trying to make previously, fast bowlers are a machine. They need to be oiled properly. They need to be maintained properly. And that responsibility goes on towards the team staff and, of course, the physios, staff that is involved in a team.
That's been again a dot delivery. That brings up the end of the power play as well. Six was gone. It's 53 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Good bouncer to end. We'll talk about fast bowlers in the next over as well. But before that, we'd like to thank the EPCA and the Al-Tamimi group for putting out these brilliant conditions. Yes, there has been some rains in the past couple of days. An amazing job done by the ground staff here to keep conditions playing. A few patches on the ground, which is understandable because of the heavy nature of the rains and the unpredictable nature as well with which the rains came in. But they've done a brilliant job to have a match going. We had a reduced game, the previous one today, match number 7. But now, and hopefully from now on as well, for the next 4 or 5 days, we do have those 20 over matches with some beautiful conditions.
Change in the bowling attack. Atif comes in for the first time in this game. Well, the bowling attacks have already all worked in the favor of TGC. Are they going to make it count? Are we going to witness a wicket again in this over, Junaid?
The umpire signals the end of the power play. Here comes Atif bowling to Abdul. That's with the slower ball. It's up in the air. It might be wider of that fielder at covers. No, it isn't. He's caught that one. For a moment, I thought that might have just cleared that fielder there, but what a good catch this. He hung on to that one, kept his eyes on the ball, waited for it, judged it well, and then took it so composed and so calm for that one. Abu Bakar is the fielder at deep extra cover. And well, you pointed it out, Atif, off the first delivery of his spell, picks up a wicket, and that of Abdul.
Oh, what a captain he's been turning out for TGC. Changing the bowling attack, bringing the new bowler. They're straight away coming in and picking up the wickets for him. Absolutely top notch stuff from the entire bowling unit of Tamimi Group CC. That was not a bad shot at all, but a beautiful piece of judgment in the deep, I would say. Have a look at the deep judgment from the fielder. Never an easy under the floods to grab that one. Abu Bakar has got the safe hands out there. 5 wickets. Half of the squad is already back in the dugout now.
Time for the left-hander now to come in. Akash bowled brilliantly in the last game. He'll be in action once again in the second innings. He's such a treat to watch, is Nakash Tanveer, the left-arm seamer. The use of the wrists that he does with the new ball is a treat to watch. We'll see more of his bowling in the second innings, but now he needs to do a job with the bat in hand for his side, as they're absolutely reeling at 53 for 5. Here's Atif over the wicket, gets the inside edge on that one. A lucky single to open the account for Nakash Tanveer.
Have a look at the highlights of the power play that we have had in the first 6 overs. Some brutal hittings from Akil, and then some extraordinary skill set shown by the bowlers of Tamimi Group CC. Absolutely top-notch stuff. The first 6 overs were pure cinema, Junaid.
Pure cinema for sure. Popcorn entertainment in the first 6 overs. And we rightly mentioned as well, every ball it looked like it was an event, isn't it? So much of drama with every delivery involved. Sixes, fours, wickets, everything on stuff there.
The only thing which didn't happen in the first power play, that was a run out. But there was a couple of misses on that occasion.
That is right. And I think the good thing from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club captain has been the fact that he's not used the spinners yet. Some captains tend to get spin on early, but these are so good conditions for the faster bowlers that you should be continuing with the faster bowlers for a longer period of time, given the kind of conditions that we've had. So much of swing, pace, bounce as well, perfect conditions for fast bowling, and I'll be very surprised if we have any spin at least before the 10 overs bowled.
That was a close one on this delivery. That was mighty close one. If that hit onto the bullseye, then the batsman would have walked back to the pavilion. I guess I would stay quiet rather speaking about the wickets here, Junaid. The moment I'm speaking, the wickets are tumbling down. Just given the direction this time towards the third man region for a single.
End of the over, 7 overs done, and the score for Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club is 56 for the loss of 5.
7 overs gone, 56 for the loss of 5 wickets. A lot of cricket still to go. 13 overs of play is yet to come.
What a good start this has been from the men in light green, if I can call that. Two sides wearing green today, representing Tamimi Group CC and Tamimi TAFGA CC. Both teams have a lot of friendship and mutual respect among them, but not on the field, mind you. They will have those fiery moments and they'll give it everything to defeat their opposition. Mohammad Anis once again continuing, the captain sensing the opportunity to bring back the faster bowler in order to wrap things up quickly here. He's sensing an opportunity for wickets once again. Here comes Anis. Coming around the wicket to the left-hander, once again going for that flashy shot on the offside. We've seen that so many times that Mohammad Anis has played with the wicket-keeper, hasn't he?
Yes, indeed. It was more of a bowler and the keeper's play when it is the over of Muhammad. Hitting the right areas with extreme pace.
Playing that one late towards point. Once again, we speak about the angles and how angles create those wickets. Mohammad Anis has created angles really well. The release point at which he's releasing the ball not very high because he's a short guy. Certainly the skiddy nature and the pace that he produces. He's got a big heart, mind you. Comes in and bowls. What a ball once again, but just wide of that slip fielder. It was the second slip in position, and whoever made that change of the second slip, you have to give 100% credit for that. Was it the bowler or was it the captain? I don't know. But then have a look at this once again, drawing the batsman forward just towards the left of the fielder at slip, goes towards third man for a single. Almost another wicket for Anis.
Full marks to the effort that has put in by the fielder at the slip quadrant. Again, the ball is just flying from the slip areas. Credit goes to this man again, Muhammad. Is not allowing the batsman to middle it. Third over of his spell and just conceded 5 runs. How good is he turning out to be for Tamim Group CC, Junaid? On to the pass this time. Will be a leg by for sure.
I think that might have just hit the bat, so that will be called as a single only. But, well, yes, absolutely. Coming back to your point, Mohammad Anis He's bowled brilliantly. He's challenging the edges of the bat. Bowling around the wicket, a bit surprising for me, even to the right-hander.
Fuller length this time. Probably the first one in his entire 3 overs of spell that he has gone for a fuller length, but that too a wide outside of the off. Dot ball to end the over. 8 overs gone. It's 59 for the loss of 5. Have a look at the current run rate. Just dipped on with much margin. Currently trailing at 7.38.
Current run rate going down. They were at 12s at one stage in the power play. Captain Akil was smashing the bowlers all over the park. Started off with 16 of just 4 deliveries, did the captain Akil. Ever since the fall of his wicket, the graph has just gone downhill for the Tamimi Tafga Cricket Club. 8 overs now done in this innings. It's 59 for 5. Coming around the wicket once again is Atif, 1 for 3 in his first over. Brilliant start to his spell as well. Here he comes bowling to the left-hander now.
Well, this has been a perfect game for both the teams. They already had a great outing. Fall of wickets here. Credit goes to Mohammad Anis and the entire fielding unit who have been phenomenal with their hands.
Took a single off that previous delivery, did Nakash, and that's why that brought the right-hander on strike this time. Good piece of bowling from Atif as well. He might not have the pace as Mohammad Anis does, but he's surely got rhythm and the tempo with him. The control that he's got on the deliveries, he's bowling in those right channels to the right-hander and the left-hander. He's not taken much time to adjust as well. Couple of singles conceded in the first 3 deliveries of his second.
Well, that is some sensible cricket from these two. Mohsin and Nakash taking their time, trying to stick onto the wicket as long as possible, trying to stitch up a partnership here. They will not mind if they are touching around 70 at the completion of the 10 overs. Outside the off stump will be a wide. Indeed, it is. He just got slipped over there. Couldn't have the control over his run up.
Tried to do something different there, maybe Atif, losing his footing on that one. Conditions not easy for the fast bowler as well because we've seen some rain.
Beautiful delivery. Extra bounce. Oh, there's a mix up. There's a mix up. Chance of a run out. Directed onto the bullseye. And this time it's gone. 6th wicket. And what a great fielding effort. That was a missed on the bowler's end. And the bowler, Atif, has grabbed that one and got straight onto the bullseye to send Naksh back to the pavilion. 6th wicket down for Tamim Tafga.
Well, that was miscommunication from the Tamimi Tafga batters. Tanveer goes for just 5. Hits that one towards the point fielder first. Then let's have a look at the replay and talk about it. Hits him on the glove first. Didn't know whether to go for the single or not. The point fielder going for the wrong end for the first time. The bowler realizing the fact that he's gone for the wrong end, takes the ball in his hand. There you go. Ever since Atif has hit the stumps, all the fielders are charging towards that point fielder, saying you threw at the wrong end. But luckily for him, Atif hits the bullseye, as you said, and there is the 6th wicket for the Tamimi Tafga, courtesy some brilliant fielding by Atif.
But that was hit from the bowler's end to the striker's end. Credit goes to Atif on grabbing that fiery throw.
Absolutely. It isn't easy to catch that one. It was coming in with some pace. It was thrown with some venom as well.
Beautiful delivery. This time chance of a catch and it's been taken. Oh my goodness. Seventh wicket down. Oh, it's been a phenomenal stuff of bowling and the fielding here from Tamimi Group. What an absolutely top-notch stuff all around the ground that we can see here from Tamimi Group CC. They can do no wrong this evening.
Caught on the crease, Waqas Ahmed looking to work that one on the onside, gets a leading edge. There you go. Control is one word which I used for the bowler Atif. Is looking to play that one and gets the leading edge which gets carried towards the fielder on the offside. Some brilliant field setting, some brilliant bowling changes by the captain as well. They thoroughly deserve all these wickets, do the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. They're right on top as Tamimi TAFGA are 62 for 7.
Well, absolutely, this match is turning out to be a pure cinema for sure. Grab a pack of a popcorn in your hands and sit back and relax and enjoy this game. What more you want in the first half of the play? Ninth over is in progress, 7 wickets down. We have seen wickets tumbling down. We have seen the wickets rattling out there. Some good catches, some good hittings on the bullseye, and whatnot. Some big sixes as well. Not to forget that from Akhil. Dot ball finally. A dot ball to end the over. Zakaria, the new man out into the middle. 9 overs gone. It's 62 for the loss of 7.
What an entertaining over. Atif getting a wicket and a run out in that one. Gets a high five from the captain as well. 2 for 6 his figures. And you can see the kind of confidence and the momentum that the men in light green are carrying at the moment, setting proactive fields. And Mohammad Anis, no surprises with that. We're into the tail, and the captain wants Mohammad Anis to wipe out the tail as quickly as possible, and that's why that last over now coming in 2 for 6. He's been brilliant into the final over of his spell, bowling to Mohsin here. Once again, swing and a miss. Looking to cut that one. Gets beaten by the pace of Anis.
So I do like that temperament of cricket where you have that zeal to bundle up the team. When you sense that they are feeling that pressure, you need to get your best bowlers in the industry, and that's what exactly the captain has done, giving the ball to Mohammad Anis, the man who is in absolute form. Conceded just 6 runs and picked up those crucial 2 wickets.
Coming around the wicket in the last over and this over as well, even to the right-handers. It's something that I've been wondering what he's trying to do, but I've kind of figured it out that he's trying to get the outside edge, trying to get the batsman to cut the ball and then maybe finding that outside edge, and that's why that close field on the offside as well, along with the slip.
Fourth ball of the over. Just 1 run off it so far. Beautiful delivery once again. If we have to see those hittings on the wicket, he's hitting the deck hard at the short length and a good length region, which is why the batsmen are not feeling much comfortable to hit those one. That is the quality of Mohammad Anis. I haven't seen many bowlers with this consistency, Junaid. If you're having that pace, many of them, just misses on the length. They will just be. We have seen in the last game as well. There were extreme wide deliveries in one single over, and if you are having that control, then you can actually be the king of the ring. It's time again. Extreme piece of work. with the ball. Just 7 runs with his spell. What an absolute bowling performance from a Muhammad Anis. Conceded 7 runs, picked up two crucial wickets in his spell of 4 overs. 10 overs gone at 63 for the loss of 7.
We've taken drinks at the EPCA Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground here in Dammam, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I'd like to thank the EPCA and the Al-Tamimi Group for their continuous support in constructing this ground, the one of its only kind here in Saudi Arabia, the one with floodlights and these amazing facilities. That is the bowling card. Watch out for the wickets column. 2 wickets for Atif Khan, 2 wickets for Muhammad Khan, one each for Dilawar Hussain and Ehsan Beg. Dilawar Hussain, yes, you might say he's been expensive, but he's picked up that wicket of the captain Akil after being smashed, and that was the turning point of the game. So don't get deceived much by those figures on the right, but it's been a complete bowling performance so far from them, haven't they?
Yes, indeed. Have a look at the batting card. The wickets were just tumbling down like 9 pins. Akil Azad, the captain himself, got 16 of 4 deliveries. Naqsh Tanveer 5. Asif Iqbal for a duck. Syed Hamza for a duck. Waqas Ahmad for a golden duck. Abdul Khan 21 of 14. Have shown some class out there. Bilal Yunus 9 of 5. Now the owners comes on to the this pair. Mohsin Shah and Zakaria Khan are the tailenders, but know how to survive in this sort of conditions as well. And what is that prediction from your end, Junaid? From your end, Vansh? What is the score that they are targeting onto the board by the end of their innings?
Well, I think they should be looking forward to scoring those 120 now, because with just 3 wickets in hand, you can't really expect them to do much. It's the top order that should have done the job. Even the middle order might have just pushed in, but it's time for the lower order to start off. You're expecting too much from the lower order, aren't you? 120, 100 still looks like a very far away total and a far fetched idea at this moment. So I would say let's not think about the total. If I'm the batting side, I'd just go with facing the entire 20 overs and see where the score takes me. As Atif runs in into his third over, quick single taken. Oh, he was off balance, and that's why the throw went wayward. That's a quick single stolen by Mohsin.
Yes, that is some effort from the fielders as well. Actually, the captain can do nothing wrong tonight. Whatever he's going to do is turning absolutely gold here.
Atif, once again, we've spoken much about his control. Slower delivery from him this time. No single on offer there. If we've seen Muhammad Anis with the pace and consistency, if we've seen Dilwar with the pace, we've seen Atif with the control, isn't it, Rahmat?
Yes, that is what I was talking about in the earlier as well. The previous game we have seen there was a lack of control that we have seen, and this time we have seen a great control again, high up in the sky. Fielder, no chance at all. He can only watch the ball sailing over the fence into the deep square leg region. What a hit under pressure from this man Zakaria.
Gets off the mark with the 6. What a way to get off the mark. We've spoken about how batsmen have gotten off the mark with a boundary or a maximum today. Add one more name to that list, and that is Zakaria. Hitting that one over the deep square leg fielder. Not an easy shot to play. The first one that we've seen taking an aggressive option against Atif.
Absolutely not an easy shot to play. That too against Atif, the man who was just conceded 7 runs before that 6 being hit, and now he has got 13 into his account with a couple of wickets as well. They do have that potential, they do have that caliber within them, they do have that skill set that they can take the score of their team to around 110 or 120. This time, once again, into the slot. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. fielder just can be the spectator out there. What a tremendous hit. He completely changing the game scenario here, swinging the momentum back into their side.
Well, that has been given as a boundary by the umpire. Looking to go on the offside, a slower delivery from Atif as you can make out by the action. That one was hit extremely well. I think that was a better shot than the last one as well. Not easy to hit on the offside either. He's hitting some quality shots, is Zakaria, after spending some time without having gotten off the mark, and suddenly produces 10 runs out of nowhere against Atif.
That's been some aggressive intent that Zakaria carries. That is a good thing about Tamimi Tafga. They are not switching back to the normal positions, normal temperament that they are actually carrying. Change in the bowling attack. Smelling the coffee again, Vansh?
I wouldn't say it, I wouldn't curse it at all. But here's the captain coming in. Syed into the attack. No slips in place. Let's see how he pans out this time, bowling to Mohsin. Control once again. Lack of pace. That should be a run out at the bowler's end. Yes, it is out. Confusion, confusion, confusion at the moment for the Tamimi Tafga Cricket Club. Both men caught in the middle of the pitch and they had nowhere to go but straight towards the pavilion, courtesy that run out. That picture sums up the day for the Tamimi Tafga so far. He's absolutely brutally disappointed with himself is Zakaria at the non-striker's end. He was striking the ball well in the previous over, but unfortunately there was no single involved there. He goes for the single and gets run out at the non-striker's end. He departs for 10.
Change in the bowling attack wasn't a wicket for the bowler, but is a wicket for the team. There was a mix-up, lack of communication between the two batsmen. But if you talk about the scenario, then Mohsin should have sacrificed his wicket. The way Zakaria was batting absolutely flawless, he could have taken his team to a respectable total if he bats till the long.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that. There might have been a slight thought in the mind of Zakaria that why didn't Mohsin sacrifice his wicket there? Well, that will be a story to discuss in the dressing room between Mohsin and Zakaria. But predictions have been spot on, especially from you, Rahmat, today.
Uh, I just don't want to meet these people, Tamimi Tafga, because the predictions that I've made were absolutely on point. Wide this time.
Wide delivery from the captain. And he's just having a slight word in the ear of the captain, maybe telling him to bowl at the stumps because the tailenders, if they miss, surely more chances for the bowler to hit. There you go. Exactly what Anis was saying. Bowl fuller and at the stumps to the tailenders, which is a very traditional fast bowler's mindset because the tailenders are not really used to finding the middle of the bat, so that increases the probability of getting a wicket. But Syed has bowled well in the first three deliveries as well.
Well, if you look at the bowling of Syed, he's not having much pace, but he's bowling at the right areas. That is what matters in a shorter format of the game. Big appeal. Umpire denies the call.
That one might have just been pitching outside the leg stump. It's very difficult to get the leg before from around the wicket to the left-hander. Most of the occasions the ball pitches outside the leg, and on that occasion I think it was missing the leg stump as well.
Have a look at the current run rate, Vansh, 6.51. In the beginning, when we were in the second over, the run rate was absolutely touching 14 points something. On the bullseye. Tamimi group is not leaving any stone unturned here.
There you go. Don't run off these singles because fielders will hit them. That is the message that they're trying to give away to the batting side. They've been spot on in their fielding today, and that just shows the passion and the determination with which they're playing tonight. Lost an opportunity to play in that last game because of the rains. Just 1 point shared for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. But this time around,
TV umpire, this microphone is removed from the wicket.
Well, they have been very aggressive with the bowling and the fielding. I would love to watch. Will they carry this momentum when they come into bat
Microphone. Oh,
later
okay.
in the second innings while chasing the target? There is some
trying
issue
to
with the timber with the wicket.
well, I think they're trying to fix the microphone there, but we can clearly hear them. Projected scores on the screen as well, on the bottom right of your screens. 128 with the current run rate, but I don't think they're getting there. This train is just derailing for the Tamimi Tafga because of the wickets.
They still have a number of balls, 48 after this one to face. And if they can still stick back to play the basic cricket, they would still manage to get something close to 30 runs. That will take their target to more than 100 runs, I would say. Couple of runs to end the over. 12 overs gone with 77 for the loss of 8.
As a bowling side, you'd look to bring in your best bowlers to finish off this tail. On the other hand, the batting side would look to bat as deep as possible into the innings and hope for some bonus runs, for some edges, for some wides, for some no balls, won't they? Because every run so crucial now to put on a respectable total on the board. Atif looking to bowl his final over. He's not at all happy with the non-striker Numan changing his bat. I think the umpire has given him that liberty for just a second or two.
Yes, as a bowler, these things really frustrates you because the moment that you have got that run up and you are about to run for the ball, then this man has got that tactics. No man going for the change of a bat that really breaks the rhythm of the bowler.
But it's been a chess game as well, this one. So much of strategies and minds and brilliant piece of tactical awareness involved in this game, especially in the power play we saw. Bowling in those good length areas, bowling fuller as well, bowling shorter for a couple of deliveries to surprise the batsman. It's been nothing but a tactical masterclass from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club in the power play and a few moments after the power play as well. Here comes Atif to bowl his third delivery of his final over. Bowling consistently with a ring of fielders outside the off stump, not letting the tailenders latch on to any loose deliveries.
There was a change of pace, slow one. No run conceded again on that one. Beautiful delivery. This time an extra bounce. This is what happens when you actually make the mix up of the variations, mix up of the face. Slow one and a quicker. Mohsin was absolutely having no clue at the moment. Outside the off stump would be a wide, yes indeed. Well, to all the spectators who are tuning in for this lovely game here at the Osami Geotechnic Foundation Day Cup 2025, powered by DAFA News, welcoming you all in this lovely event, coming all the way live from Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground, Dammam. We are here for the day 4. The second game is in progress. Tamimi Group CC taking on Tamimi Tafga. Well, this has been the story so far. Tamimi Group CC won the toss, selected to bowl first, and managed to pick up 8 wickets so far. Just one run off the over, that to a wide. He sums up his spell on a great note. 4 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets for Imatif, and that's the end of the 13 overs. 79 for the loss of 8. Tamimi Tafga CC.
7 overs left, and Mohsin struggling at 8 of 25. He's looking to leave deliveries. He's looking to just defend with absolutely no intent of scoring singles or doubles. I'm pretty confused by the mindset that which Tamimi Tafka Cricket Club are operating at the moment. Should be looking to score those singles and doubles and take every single run on offer. Here's the captain once again coming into his second over the wicket to the left-hander, straight towards mid-wicket. The left-hand, right-hand combination we've seen for only the second time in this innings as well. All 5 batsmen, the top order for the Tamimi Tafga were the right-handers, and that's why the outswingers from Tamimi Group Cricket Club were quite effective as well. This time drills that one towards long off for a single, does Noman.
Well, they need to target just 1 wicket from here on, and the last wicket will be coming on to bat. He will be a bit dicey whether to be on the crease or to go for runs. The challenge for them, Tamimi Group CC, the 1 wicket at the moment.
Fuller length once again, looking to drive that one into the gap. They're not looking to go for the big shots, which is understandable. Risk-free cricket is what they require at the moment to just play out the entirety of these 20. This has been good bowling as well from Syed, especially now.
That's a beautiful delivery and nicely played into the gap. And absolutely flawless fielding effort. Well, we are actually seeing all-round cricket here, once from Tamimi Group CC.
We've seen all-round cricket. It's been a package of masterclass bowling and some amazing fielding as well, you're right.
Syed, the captain himself, have got some good decisions, have made some good decisions. Well, if you ask me, I would say the leader is not the one who make the decisions. The leader is someone who can make the right decisions at the right time. And Syed Mubashir has not left any stone unturned in picking up those decisions at the right time. Bowling his second over, just 7 run conceded, low full toss delivery, just giving the direction it towards the long on region for a single.
There you go, a single to end the over. 14 done. It's 83 for the loss of 8. And we have the last 6 overs coming up to you from the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. I'd like to thank the EPCA and the Al-Tamimi Group for providing such a brilliant facility here. You can see those floodlights lighting up this place superbly in Dammam, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And special thanks to Cricket Saudi Federation as well for their continued support in helping organize such a tournament. We've got guest players coming in from as long as Pakistan, UAE, even the other parts of the Middle East. So this tournament has been nothing but a learning curve for all the local players out here as well. Coming around the wicket, pitching outside leg. That is always going to be a concern. New bowler in, charging back to his run-up as well.
Height could have been the factor on the previous delivery. New bowler comes into the attack for the first time.
This
That is
time on the
correct.
offside, and he's taken a roll on the ground as well. He fell on the ground, and that seems to be one of the concerns as a fast bowler on this kind of a wicket, especially after the rains. Given as a wide by the umpire. Mohammad Mumtaz is the bowler coming in from around the wicket. Bowls at the stumps, the slower delivery from the back of the hand this time.
Well, the batsmen of Tamimi Tafka had a number of balls to stay back and rely on. This time, a beautiful shot coming in. He deliberately played into the extra cover region, but I've got that thick outside edge. Will be running down for a boundary, a welcome boundary coming in after a very long time for Tamimi Tafga.
There you go outside the off stump, looking to go for the drive. Third man was inside the circle. The ball races away towards the boundary. Boundary after a long time, they'll take it. Welcome boundary for Mohsin.
That was from the outside edge. No matter how the runs are coming, the run should coming in. That's what exactly the thought of Tamimi Tafga at the moment. Because whatever they are having on the scoreboard from here on will be a bonus to them. Again, a beautiful delivery, but this time missing on the length and line as well. Wide signal by the umpire.
Well, I thought that one just cut the line. Tough call on the bowler, that one. And you can see how amazing this platform is, isn't it, Rahmat, for the foundation to build as a cricketer. Fastest format in the game, which is growing and evolving to some greater heights as we come towards the end of the over. We'll take this discussion in the next over. 15 done. It's 89 for 8.
Yes, you rightly mentioned this tournament is just setting up an example in the entire world, especially in the Gulf cricket. When you have such legends in your dugout who are coming to the tournament by representing their nations, you name Roman Reis, Sohail Khan, who have played a lot of international cricket for their sides. And as a youngster, if you are getting a company of such legends, then it will be a lifetime opportunity for you to learn from them and get executed in your careers.
Spot on. Got the likes of Tabish Khan, Colonel Zahid, Sohail Khan, Ruman Rais, and a few other internationals as well participating in this contest. They've flown in from distances to play this game, this beautiful game in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And they've been treated to some good mentorship by these experienced heads. And the exposure that these guys are receiving, especially the local Saudi players here, is a much required kind of an exposure, I feel, as well, because associate nations like Oman, Nepal, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, these have a long, long way to go. They've got immense talent, but such tournaments just light up and bring in the fighting spirit from within the players to represent their sides and represent themselves and their talent at the top level.
Yes, you rightly mentioned. I've seen Mudassir talking with Ruman Rais, questioning about his experience about this event, and he was very much proud to be a part of OGC Foundation Day Cup 2025 and was mentioning that wherever globally he gets invited to be a part of the league, he always keeps himself available for the betterment of the cricket. That's what you need as an international player, as an experienced player. You should always be loving to share your knowledge of game, the spirit, the discipline. Everything matters. Everything gets counted in. Thanks to Mudassir for bringing up these insights as well.
Absolutely. Dasir and Pacific Sports doing an amazing initiative here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And a delivery of the captain's third hits it back towards the bowler, the captain himself. And no run taken. Just a single coming from that one. 16 overs are done here. It's 90 for the loss of 8.
Well, that's been hit hard. The captain himself, he's a strong man, will not be thinking of it, will not be giving a second thought on it. 16 gone, 90 for 8. Have a look at the run rate now, 5.63. Not expected when the innings was started that we will be seeing this sort of a run rate by the end of the innings, isn't it, Vanch?
Absolutely. The way they started off in the power play, especially the captain who smashed Dilaver, I think it was, for 22 runs in that first over, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of start that was there. Oh my word, that has taken the outside edge, and an awkward bounce for the wicket keeper will mean that 2 runs will be stolen by Noman. Captain says it's fine.
Yes, that was the first over of Dilaver and the second over of the innings, which was smashed off for 22 runs in that over and also picked up the crucial wicket of Akil, the captain of Tamimi TAFGA.
Here comes Mohammad Mumtaz once again. On the stumps, played it off the back foot. These two have shown some good temperament. Yes, they were losing wickets in clusters. And ever since these two have come together, one good thing has been that they've not lost the wickets. Yes, they've scored at a very, very low rate. But that is the need of the hour, isn't it? They need to face the entire 20 overs to put in a respectable total. This time cuts and cuts well. That one's racing towards the boundary. Third boundary from the bat of Mohsin. And as I said, this partnership is slowly building and putting them towards that 120 target that we were talking about.
Well, that's been an amazing shot, deliberately played and opened the face of the bat, cutted it, slashed it hard into the point region for a boundary. Mohsin is just opening up his cards now. Beautiful piece of fielding work, chance of a run out, going for a second. That will be a bonus to them in an overthrow.
They can't be affording to be sloppy here in their fielding. Tamimi Group Cricket Club, beg your pardon. 99 runs on the board. This over has been a good one, 9 of it so far.
Well, that's a beautiful display of cricket what Mohsin is showing. The kind of a patience he is carrying on, not going for big hits on the good deliveries, respecting them and going for some shots at the loose deliveries that he is facing. Giving a message here, Vansh, that you need to be a perfect batsman when you are got some onus on you.
Yeah,
That's
well
the
said. Well said, absolutely well said. Because we've seen a lot of batsmen just throw away the wicket today from the Tamimi Tafga as well. So they do need some kind of stability as well. You need to adapt to the conditions, you need to adapt to the situation as well. And you rightly pointed out, Mohsin is setting up the right example today.
17 overs gone. It's 99 for the loss of 8 wickets. If they are literally reaching out to that benchmark of 100, to that 3 numbered figure, then I would surely be counting in the effort of Mohsin.
Here comes the captain into his final over. Comes over the wicket. He's driven that one straight. And look at the nonchalance with which he's hit that one straight down the ground. They say the best place to hit a cricket ball is down the ground and behind the bowler. That is exactly what Noman has done here. It was into the slot, driven with some power and some nonchalance, as I said. 4 runs for the left-hander.
I'm very much surprised, Vansh, with the decision of the captain. Why is he not going for Mohammad Hassan, who is the main bowler of his team? He has still got 1 over left in his spell.
Short delivery there. Looking to pull that one. Doesn't get the middle of the bat. There might have been some confusion, but Noman responds to the call perfectly. Couple of more runs for the left-hander. These two now worth 32 runs in the partnership. It's putting them back into this contest. And as the captain Akhil mentioned at the toss as well, 140 is a very good total to defend on this wicket. They can get anywhere near 120 even. I think that's a respectable total from the position that they were previously in this innings. Captain once again. Noman doing the smart thing by picking up a single.
Well, a much needed partnership these two have stitched here for Tamimi TAFGA group. What a great effort these two batsmen have put. The epitome of patience this man has shown. Mohsin, 40 balls faced and scored 21 runs. Low full toss delivery this time played it towards the long off region for a single. And also not to forget the effort of Numan.
Noman has played a perfect second fiddle to Mohsin in this partnership. Though his strike rate is much more better than Mohsin, but Mohsin has had to watch a few wickets from the non-strikers end too.
Current run rate is now just increased to 6.06 courtesy Mohsin and Numan. Fuller length. Given the direction, played it hard towards the short mid wicket region. But this is not expected from Syed Mubashir, the captain of Tamimi Group CC. You have got all the wickets in your bucket, all the main wickets, but you are still finding it hard to pick that one where you can literally wind up the session.
Absolutely, questions will be raised, a few of them. Bashir, final delivery of his spell. Mohsin hits that one towards long off for just a single. And at the end of 18 overs, the TTC are 108 for 8.
Well, there comes now Hassan, the man of whom we were talking about in the previous over. Why the captain is not turning back towards Mohammad Hassan, the man who has given a breakthrough, the man who has started the innings, being the strike bowler of Tamimi Group CC. Now he's been handed the ball.
A
Thought he
bit too
would have
late to bring him in to the attack, Rahmat.
Yes, indeed, a bit more late, I would say. The partnership that you are seeing on your screen, 31 runs, he could have been that person who can put a full stop to that partnership and break this partnership which has been stitched here by these two batsmen. If anything is going wrong towards Tamimi group, then this partnership will be coming out as a concern.
That's absolutely right. This partnership might as well turn out to be party spoiler for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club at the position that they had put the Tamimi Tafga in. Even 100 looked like a far-fetched total because there was 75 for 8 as long as I remember. Ever since that, it has looked like they were not even gonna reach those three figures. And now they're standing tall at 110 for 8 with 11 deliveries left in this contest. Oman on strike. Slow delivery deceives him. Direct hit and he should be gone. I think he's made it. Has he? Have
That's
We'll
that's a
have to
close
wait.
call. That's a close call, and he will be surely going upstairs. I would say. Has he got the decision?
I think he's contacting the third umpire on that walkie there. Yes, third umpire has got some responsibility to give the decision on that one. We will await for the decision, but at first look, I really thought that the direct hit was out, but you never know. It looked like close to me as well because Mohsin had crossed pretty early, even before the wicketkeeper had collected the ball.
Yes, even I got that intuition that the batsman was a bit short, as the direct hits has that success ratio. But still, the big screen and the main man at the moment, the third umpire, will tell us the story.
Well, it looks like he's made that. Oh, in fact, he's gone. Looks like the bat was in the air. We'll have a closer look at the replay once again. There you go. The bat was in the air. That's why you should always slide your bat. I think he had made it in time, but the only fact that led to this wicket was the fact that he didn't drag his bat. These are basics as running between the wickets are concerned. Mohsin departs for a well made 24, a well fought 24 from him.
Yes, you rightly mentioned once that is a basic that you need to learn while running at any of the end. You need to drag your bat. Have a look at that one. If he had dragged that bat, he would have much inside the crease before hitting that wickets. Before the wickets are broken, you will be on the safer side.
Time for the new
Yeah.
batsman to come in. Goes for the big shot. It's up in the air. It has cleared the inner circle. Bisects that extra cover and long off fielder for a couple of runs. Does Kamran starts off his innings on a positive note here, Rahmat.
Yes, indeed. That was right off the middle. And if you are getting the very first ball with the middle, the chances are very high that you can have some big shots in your bucket as well. A slow one delivery. This is what I was talking about. Why the captain is not turning back to his main man, even when he is having one over left in his spell.
Couple
Things
of
would have
deliveries
evolved.
left in his spell.
Beautiful piece of running between the wickets. Well, he's the man, Muhammad Anis, who has completely shifted the momentum towards Tamimi Group CC with his lethal bowling.
Absolutely, along with Ehsan Beg and a few others as well. Bowling attack has been terrific today. They'll be touch disappointed by that last partnership of 35 runs. Over and all, a good effort from the bowling side.
Yes, they have been phenomenal, but still not that satisfaction by the end of the play of the first innings, I would say, because you have got all the main mans at the beginning and you just got the two man to play for around 5 6 overs who are the tailenders. That's not a bit of satisfying, I would say.
That's very frustrating, isn't it? Because once you've got 8 men back into the hut and you're waiting for the final two, you think it's a piece of cake to get them out. But then those two stand firm like a rock, just keep the innings going. Very frustrating for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club as Dilawar comes into the attack after being expensive and picking up that wicket. An entertaining over first up for all the viewers. 22 runs and a wicket from that over. He's come right back to bowl the final over of the innings. This time a swing and a miss, looking to drag that one from outside that off stump and play that one towards cow corner.
Well, looking forward to your prediction, Vansh here. Are they going to get all out or are they going to make it till the end of the 20 overs?
Well, with the kind of effort that they've put in, I really want them to play the 20 overs because they've put in the hard yards now. And I think they should reach that 120 mark, I would say. 120 is a fighting total on this wicket. And that will mean 120 will mean that we have a good game on our hands in the second half.
If they can put on to 120, 122, somewhere around to that, then it is going to be a good total to fight back.
Coming around the wicket to the right-hander this time, goes for the shorter delivery. Kamran was looking to hook that one, missing out.
And Tamimi TAFGA, if they can go for a successful power play, if they can pick up 3 or 4 wickets in the power play, then they will be having the upper hand in the game for sure. Onto the pads, going for a single, will be considered as a leg bye.
You can hear the cheers from the fielders. Just bowl these 2 balls well, is what they're saying to Dilawar. Need to close out this innings in a right manner. Momentum such a crucial part. Once you end your first innings, can just switch the game to either sides.
Amazing hit this time, high up in the sky, fielder, and he puts it down. Has he got that enough? No, he hasn't. But still will be getting those couple of runs.
2 runs taken on that one. A tough catch, as you mentioned. Rahmat was diving in front. Ball was always dying in front of that fielder at deep mid wicket. Bowler's disappointed. He felt that the fielder should have taken that. Here we come towards the final delivery of this first innings of match number 8.
Outside the off stump, will not be the last, I would say. Chance of a run out, and he misses on that one. Drama here. 2 runs on the occasion.
Well, they've missed out on both. They've missed out on the run out on both ends, though. Even on the strikers end, the wicketkeeper missed, and on the non-strikers end, the bowler missed. That will mean 120 has been breached, and final delivery now of the innings.
Appealing for that one, for the option of obstructing the field. But they will stay back as not out till the last ball of the innings. Just 9 wickets have been fallen. 121 by the end of the 20 overs. But still we are having a check over there.
Well, they're asking the third umpire if that was a case of obstructing the field by Kamran. But I really don't think so that will be given as obstructing the field, because they've scored 121. He's gone towards the third umpire. Let's see what the third umpire makes of this call.
I'm being a bit dicey here because the way the batsman was running, he was actually looking back. I don't know what he was exactly figuring out, But if that's the case, then he might find himself in trouble.
Well, we'll await for that confirmation on the third umpire's call. But what a bowling performance this has been from the men in light green, as they've restricted the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club to just 121 for the loss of 9 wickets. We'll have the batting scorecard in just a short while from now. But it's been clinical bowling in the power play, outside the power play. The only area I feel they've been slightly sluggish and sloppy has been the overs between 15th to the 20th overs, when the partnership, that ninth wicket and the 10th wicket, small little partnership, was building. At the end of 20 overs, Tamimi Tafka Cricket Club have managed to score 121 for the loss of 9.
Well, have a look at the batting card here. Tamimi Tafka started off with the captain Akhil Azad with that mighty success, 16 runs. Naksh Tanveer, 5 runs. Asif Iqbal gone for a duck. Numan Zubair stayed not out, 19. Syed Hamza gone for a duck. Zakaria Khan with a couple of boundaries out there, 10 runs. Waqas Ahmad, golden duck. Abdul Khan, 21 of 14. Bilal Yunus, 9 for 5. And Mohsin Shah, the best innings I would say in the side, 24 of 43. And then the Kamran Nazir stayed not out till the end of 3 runs with just 6 deliveries.
Well, as far as the bowling figures are concerned from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club, all of them falling into the wickets column except Syed Abbas and Mohammad Malla. 2 for 18 for Atif Khan, 2 for 7 for Mohammad Khan in his 7. He was the best bowler today, Mohammad Anis, beg your pardon. 1 for 27 for Dilawar Hussain, 1 for 33 for Ehsan Beg as well. All in all, a brilliant bowling performance. As you can see, the fall of wickets never really looked like they were going to stitch those partnerships until that 9th wicket partnership, which was worth 36 runs and 14 extras conceded by them as well, as they've managed to score 121 in their 20 overs. We'll put you with the highlights of this first innings as we run you. In fact, we'll be back in just a short while from now, where they'll be needing 122 runs on the board. There's the start of the innings. The first wicket is... That's how the first wicket fell. The second wicket then as well. And brilliant bowling by Ehsan Beg in the power play, but batsmen went for those big hits. Did Bilal Yunus and Akhil Azad as well. Abdul Khan went for those shots straight down the ground. Brilliant piece of bowling by Mohammad Anis when he came into the attack, and even Atif, once he came into the attack, he was absolutely tremendous with those balls. 6 overs of 6 bowlers used, and all seamers used, mind you, by the men in light green. It was an aerial ball. Catching has been wonderful by the Tamimi Group Cricket Club as well, the home side in this tournament. There you go, brilliant efforts at point, in the deep, and of course the catching has been tremendous. As I mentioned, a couple of lusty blows, few sixes to start off. 5 sixes in this innings scored by the Tafka Cricket Club. And the bowler, the captain, also came into the attack. The first ball that he came into the attack, they got a run out, but then the partnership started building. Partnership between Zakaria and Noman went really well as well. And at the end of the 20 overs, 9 wickets fell for the Tamimi Tafka. This was the final few overs when Mumtaz came into the attack. Mohammad Mumtaz bowling well, a couple of edges here and there from Zakaria as well. This was the captain's last over. He bowled with some good control and economy. And there you have it. Captain didn't have the pace, but surely did have the accuracy and the control. Well, that will be it. These were the highlights from the first innings. 122 required. We'll be back in just a short while from now. Welcome back to all our viewers tuning in from all around the world. 122 required of the last 20. It will be Numan to start off the innings. No surprises with that. He tends to shape the ball in towards the right hander. But there you have it. Noman to start off proceedings. Muhammad and Sayed batting will be an exciting encounter between these two heavy packed sides. We've seen Tamimi Group Cricket Club and Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club in action today in match number 8 of this prestigious Osami Geotechnique Saudi Foundation Cup 2025 powered by Dafa News. Here comes Noman then, bowling to Muhammad Abbas' first delivery of the game. Swings back in. Oh, he's fallen on the ground. It was in the air, and had he stayed up front, that would have been a catch, an opportunity at least to take the catch. Numan there, starting off with a good delivery straight up. Looking to curl that one in towards the right hander. It will be important for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club, the home side, to start off well. Edged, and it's the top half of the bat instead. That will be no runs for them. This chase is going to get very tough if they do not get the power play up and going. And it has to be the likes of Noman and the other bowlers who will have to work in a bit. Just got an update from the ground that there is a change in substitution. Towards mid on, a direct hit, and things might have been very interesting had that one hit the stumps at the non-striker's end. But the point that I was mentioning, Asif, number 10, is in for Nakash as the keeper. That would have been the first chance here for the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club, Rehmat.
Oh, yes. The run chase is on. The target of 122. The openers have already made their way. Sayyed and Muhammad. The strike bowler Numan. He should be doing some magic here. And that's what exactly Tamimi Tafka will be expecting him to do some magic here. Nicely ball. They will surely be taking some time here as the target is not so big. Even if they are trying to go for some runs of 40 to 45 in the power play without losing a wicket, they will be in the driver's seat once.
But the last word that you mentioned, without losing a wicket, that is going to be the key for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. They need to not lose wickets up front. Brilliantly bowled once again, Noman. He gets the ball to shape back in. We saw that in the first game against the Firehawks Unit Cricket Club as well. And now we're seeing yet another display of brilliant in-swing bowling by this left armer.
Yes, Numan has got a good start here. Just one run of his over so far. A delivery to go. Can we finish off in a good note? Beautiful piece of fielding work. He might have missed that one, but comfortable 2 runs for the batsman.
Right then, 3 runs came of that over. It's 3 for none after the first one for the Tamimi Group.
Well, it is going to be an interesting run chase. They will not be much comfortable. Tamimi Group C.C. They are not getting enough runs in the power play. They will surely be picking one bowler to go up against. Who is that going to be? We'll find out. We'll find out in the next couple of overs. That is going to be an interesting one.
A good start is what they're after. Are the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club. They need wickets up front. Small total is what they've put on the board. 122 the target. Comes the other bowler. Look at the shape on that delivery. As soon as it passed the stumps, look at the swing it got there, and that's why the miss from the wicketkeeper Asif. There you go. Started on the fourth or the fifth stump and ended up almost towards first slip. That's the amount of shape that Wakas has got off that delivery.
Well, this over is going to be a significant one from Tamimi Group CC's point of view because the kind of a swing he's getting, Wakas, the chances are very high that he can pick up a wicket in the first over. But still, only the time will tell to us what is it going to be by the end of the over.
Here comes the right arm swinger charging in. Good delivery this time. The in swinger from Wakas. Smart bowling this towards the captain.
Well, this is some great work, Vansh, because you will be having either an in swinger or an out swinger that will be coming and generating naturally. But on the opposite side of the swing, you need to work on it. You need to figure it out where you are actually punching your hand, you are punching your arm, you are punching your wrist. That is some quality, that is some skill that a bowler needs to be in.
Absolutely right. Too much of swing on that one. That will be given as a wide by the umpire, who outstretches his arms to signal that one. One more important thing that Tamimi Tafka need to be working on is the number of extras. They conceded 26 extras in the first game. Already conceded their first, in fact, their second extra right now. So they have to keep those extras in check. Otherwise, this small total, they can't afford to be giving 15 or 20 extras like they did in the last game.
Yes, spot on.
Once again, going for the swing. Nowhere in position to hit that one was the captain. Was looking to smash it on the onside, but his head not at all in the position to get towards the ball, nor were his feet. Minimum foot movement there by Sayed, the captain.
You definitely need to have the control on the new ball. If you're literally having that swing with you, you need to make the most of it. If not, if you're going for some extra runs, it is of no use. Beautiful delivery. Leg stump goes out for a walk. What an absolute phenomenal stuff that I was exactly talking about. He's the man who can pick up a wicket, and he has done that job for TGC right on the money.
Amazing stuff. You could sense that the captain was a bit sketchy out there. And as you said, the leg stump has been uprooted. First wicket falls for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. They're in some disarray at the moment, 5 for 1 at the end of the first 10 balls.
Sayyid Abbas, the skipper, walks off courtesy Waqas. He was absolutely not in control to play that shot. He wasn't very much comfortable because of the pace and the swing this man is getting at the moment. Not an easy job to figure out what the bowler is coming up with, whether an out swinger or an in swinger.
Well, it's important that the Tamimi Group Cricket Club don't take things for granted here. There you go, the captain Akil of the Tafga Cricket Club managing his troops, positioning them in those positions where the batsman is most likely to hit the ball. 5 for 1 at the moment. He mentioned at the toss 140 would have been a good total to defend, and he was looking to bat first as well. So, I mean, anything can happen in this game, isn't it? It's such an unpredictable game, and of course, the shortest format as well.
The new man out into the middle to replace his captain, Usman. Looks very much confident with that first delivery that he faced.
Beautiful shot of the middle of the bat to start off, but no runs unfortunately for Usman. Here comes Wakas bowling his final delivery of the first over.
Beautiful delivery once again and nicely played. He's off the mark, Usman. Well, that's a successful over. From TGC's point of view, comes to an end after the completion of 2 overs. Score moves on to 7 for the loss of 1 wicket.
7 for 1 after 2. That's been the slow start from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. 115 more required to win this game. And we will be looking at a few boundaries here and there if they can get them. But the bowling so far has been top notch, both from Nauman and Wakas. Left arm, right arm combination for the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club.
Muhammad on strike. Current run rate 3.5 runs an over. They've also lost a wicket. It is going to be interesting to watch what kind of an approach they are going to.
This one goes straight with the angle from Noman. We've seen on multiple occasions rather that he's bowled the in swinger mostly and then set up the outswinger towards the right-handed batsman. But this time starting off with the delivery that goes away from the right-hander. It'll be interesting to see what he comes up with next. Slip in place, captain stationed. That slips. Once again, that ball goes away from the right-hander. So he's surely trying something different than the usual here, Noman.
I'm just wondering what Syed Mubashir is thinking of now, as they got that 30-40 runs for nothing. That partnership, which went on for a 9th wicket partnership, turning out to be a crucial one in this game, will be the question.
Absolutely. Good delivery once again. Hits hard on the bat. In the air for a short while. Falls in no man's land. 3 dots to start off his second over for Numan. And you're right, that conversation might be discussed in that dressing room of the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. The fact that the captain should have gone for Anis way before Anis Ehsan, in fact.
That's an absolute phenomenal hit. Has that gone all the way? Yes, it does. That is coming right off the middle. He misses on the length, but it's time for Muhammad to make the ball fly high in the sky. What a shot. Stand and delivered.
Beautiful, beautiful timing this. The first real shot of intent, and it has gone in Muhammad's favour at the moment. First six of the second innings. Do we have more to come in this over?
Full toss delivery. He missed on that. You need to make the most of these juicy full toss deliveries. You will not be getting much of them, but when you get it, make the count of it.
And that's right, because they need to take any chance that comes their way in this run chase. It's not going to be an easy run chase.
Catch it is a call. but falls again into the no man's land region. Well, over comes to an end after the completion of 3 overs. Score moves on to 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. Both the teams have got a decent start here, Vansh.
Absolutely. It's been a balanced first 3 overs. But I would say that the Tamimi Tafga Cricket Club are doing well to put the pressure on these two right handers. In fact, the left hander and the right hander at the moment, because despite Noman's over being expensive, it's only that 1 6 that looked convincing from the bat. Rest all of them were plays and misses. Here comes Wakas once again. He'll be looking for wickets. Be looking to bowl at the stumps. Here he comes.
Well, Waqas is going to be a challenge for these two batsmen, Usman and Mohammad. Outside the off stump will be called as a wide extra run. Well, this has been the story of Waqas, not having much control on the deliveries that he's bowling at the moment.
That's true. Different bowler to the left-hander and different bowler to a right-hander. I would say he's a better bowler to the right-handers because he can get the ball to swing away from them. It's tough for him to execute the in-swinger, but let's see how he copes up with this challenge. Here he comes running in once again. This time, the in-swinger to the left-hander, the one that I was talking about, his speciality, one that he gets to move away from the right-handed batsman.
But it has always been a area of concern for the bowler and the fielding unit when you are facing right and left hand combination. You need to make the field adjustments, and as a bowler, you need to figure it out where you are bowling at the moment.
Makas once again, he's hit that one well, just over the fielder at mid-on. Maybe should have timed his jump better, but the ball will just trickle towards the boundary ropes. Kamran, one of the tallest men in this Tamimi Tafka Cricket Club lineup, and he was jumping up in the air. I think it was just way too over that fielder as well. Maybe if you'd have been on the circle or the edge of the circle, that would have been an easy catch for him. Ends up being 4 runs for the home side.
Yes, if he was on the verge of the circle, then it would have been an easy judgmental catch for him. Would have been the second blow, and the man who is looking in a fine touch would have gone back to the pavilion, Usman.
Here comes Usman with the bat. And he's been bowled. What a delivery! That has to be the delivery of the tournament for me so far. Absolute jaffer from Wakas coming over the wicket. The ball looked like it was coming into the left-hander, but as soon as it pitches, it bamboozles him and he gets caught on the crease, does Usman, and he's been bowled. Middle stump uprooted. It's 20 for 2 for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club.
Well, can't be a better feeling for a bowler after getting that hit for a boundary and picking up a wicket on the very next delivery. Uprooted the middle stump, given a fine reply to the batter, making his intentions very much clear here. What a bowler he is turning out to be for Tamimi Tafga. 2 wickets for him. It was Mohammad Anis who was a treat to watch in the first innings, and second time it's been Wakas in the second innings who is showing his absolute class.
This is pure pace and accuracy from Wakas Ahmed. 2 for 8 in his 9 deliveries so far. He's got a flying slip or the short third man, which you call these days, near the wicket keeper. Here comes Wakas once again. Bowling to the new batsman. And is there an edge on that one? I don't think so. Huge appeal from the wicket keeper and the slip. They say no. Do the two umpires. Been quite active today. The two umpires, as we have a look at this replay, Rehmat.
Well, things are very much in control, I would say, still with TGC. Just play with much caution to this man Fakas. Just keep the respect to the deliveries that he is bowling in with much accuracy, as you already mentioned. Oh, what a delivery! What a shot onto the pads, and he just flicks with the wrist. Will that be a boundary? Yes, indeed, it is a boundary. One bounce over the rope. This is what exactly I was talking about. No matter how good bowling you have been in the tournament, you will be making one mistake. You have to have that patience within you and wait for that one single delivery. That's what exactly the batsman did. Waited for with much patience. Kamran opens his account with style.
That's a good shot clipped on from the pads. Final delivery now for Wakas.
Well, this is what you do as a bowler. If you are missing on your line, on your length, you will be punished no matter how good bowler you are. You need to be very, very much accurate with the bowling that you are bowling in the areas. Try to hit on the good length and shorter areas so that you don't give enough room to the batsman to score runs against you. That's a full Allen delivery again, hit in the gap. One run taken comfortably, wanted to go for a second. Will be getting the 2 runs on the last ball of the over. 4 overs gone, it's 27 for the loss of 2.
Well, 95 required from 96 deliveries. Less than run a ball now for the first time in this run chase for Tamimi Group Cricket Club, the home side. They've lost a couple of wickets early on in the first four. That takes nothing away from the fact that it's a short total. So even 2 or 3 good overs might just turn the game or turn the tide in the favor of the batting side. Here comes the first bowling change from the bowling team. Kamran into the attack. Coming over the wicket to Muhammad. Short delivery. There's a top edge on that one. It hasn't gone far. Akil will run behind that one. Oh my word. Brilliant job by Akil, the captain. He slipped on the way and he stopped that from going towards the boundary. Saved 2 runs there. Brilliant effort from the captain.
Indeed, a magnificent effort to stop a couple of runs for his team. Well, this is something what you teach to your players. Being a leader, being the captain of your side, when you're putting some good efforts, that will be a learning to the entire group.
That's a better delivery from Kamran. There you go. Just towards that short length and that good length, just in between that, just rises up from a particular length and catches Muhammad by surprise. You can see he's talking to his partner about that very ball.
You just can't sit back and relax, even if you are scoring runs, 6 runs and over. Still, you will be in that dicey situation where you feel that you might lose a couple of wickets and you will be falling in the trouble again.
Well, that
Two
is
runs.
true. 2 runs off the first 3 balls. Constantly, having a word with his striker is Kamran from the non-striker's end. These two should stitch together a good partnership.
High up in the sky. Has he got the fielder? Oh my goodness! That is the Spidey catch. Absolutely phenomenal. The man who has done a great job, Zakaria with the bat. He's in action now here. Absolutely, for me, it's been the catch of the tournament so far.
What a catch. Well, if Zakaria performed with the bat, he says he's going to keep on performing with the field and with the ball as well. What a catch that one, diving towards his left. The ball was dying onto him and then gets the dive in. It's not easy to get the dive in, mind you, with the ground being covered with some water since the past 2 days. Judges that one perfectly, and there you go. That dive finally rewarding him with that catch. And the third wicket now falls for the home side, the Tamimi group. They're reeling at the moment, mind you.
Well, Zakaria is setting the standards of the fielding high here. I'll be waiting for someone who can raise the bar of this fielding in the tournament. What an effort. Dot ball. Oh, this has been an absolutely cracker of this evening. They will surely be cursing to that partnership, ninth wicket partnership runs. Have a look at the replay again. You will be finding it more prettier. But once again, you would be looking for the chance of a catch again that was in the air, but in the gap as well. Muhammad Kumar on the last ball of the over. 5 overs gone is 30 for 3.
Currently going at a run a ball are the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. 3 runs and a wicket off that Kamran over. The wicket came courtesy that brilliant catch from the man on your screen. Brilliant stuff. Don't think I have seen a better catch in this tournament than that. Diving towards his left, never easy, kept his eyes on the ball. Final over then of the power play now. Waqas Ahmed bowling his third over, which I'm not surprised as well because of the fact that he's bowled superbly. He's picked up a couple of wickets. Here comes Waqas once again, brilliantly bowled, pushes him onto the back foot, and they take a quick single to start off the sixth.
Well, a couple of wickets from here on, Vansh, and the things will again go for a toss for TGC.
That's true. A wicket or two here at this moment, and the bowling side will really fancy themselves. There's always that reconstruction job that will be the key. Well, Tamimi TAFGA have done the reconstruction at one point in their innings. Will the Tamimi group reconstruct through this partnership, or will we have to wait for more? Edged and gone. Yes, and yes, and yes. Brilliant bowling. We've been talking about Waqas Ahmed getting his third over, and he's delivered the goods for his side. Look at the happiness on the captain's face as well, knowing that the plan has worked. His decision to bowl Waqas the third over has been rewarded, and rewarded with that big wicket of the right-hander as well.
Well, Waqas is turning out to be the hero for the side so far. What a magnificent bowling effort he has shown. What a class he has shown throughout his spell. Have a look at the delivery. Extra pace, extra bounce. Oh, that is pure cinema to watch that one. Can't be a better sight for a wicket keeper to watch that one. Waqas is turning the tables upside down for Tamim TAFGA.
Well, the game has turned. It surely has turned. 3 wickets down. In fact, 4 wickets down, beg your pardon, for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. And the power play has surely been dominated by the man on your screens here. Wakas Ahmed, 3 for 16. Still got, what, 4 deliveries left in his third? Here he comes charging in. This time a full toss towards the fielder at point for no runs.
Wicket and a dot ball. That was a full toss. I was expecting a much better delivery than that one, as he got the wicket in the previous one. This is what happens when a fast bowler gets carried away. You straight away go for a hitting on the stumps rather bowling in the right areas. This should have been the very first delivery of the Rana's inning.
Picking up a single there, getting off the mark, Rana. Partnerships so important, isn't it, Rahmat? We saw even a 36-run partnership can change the entire complexion of the game. Is it coming? Is even a 30-run partnership coming from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club? We'll have to wait and find out.
Oh my goodness, that is some swing. That is some lethal bowling from this man Waqas. Not allowing the batsmen to be in their comfortable zone. Yes, you rightly mentioned a partnership can play a crucial role here. If they are going to lose a wicket in the next couple of overs, I'm not seeing TGC winning this game from here on.
Well, there can be a comeback, mind you, as we saw in the first innings as well. We saw wickets falling like a pack of cards in that first innings, but then the rescue job came in with that 9th wicket partnership. Do they have a partnership hidden somewhere? The home side. Final delivery of the power play now coming up from Wakas.
Yep, you rightly mentioned there will be a partnership in the corner, but as you comes into bat in the second innings, you always be having that pressure of chasing the target. Nicely bowled again. Will that be running out for a boundary? Yes, it did. You will not be wanting your over to, in fact, the end of the power play to be finished on this note. Just brush on the gloves, and that will be running away for a boundary. 4 runs to end the over and also to end the power play after the completion of 6 overs. Score moves on to 36 for the loss of 4.
Beautiful sight of the moon here. We've seen lots of clouds, so no opportunities to see the moon yesterday and day before yesterday. Certainly, it's been an amazing day for cricket to be played. Ground staff have done an amazing job to get the covers back on and clear the outfield of whatever water was drenched in. Main umpire suggesting the end of the power play restrictions. 5 fielders now allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Kamran comes in to bowl the 7th over of this innings. There you go. Required run rate of just around 6 runs in over.
Batsman, right arm over the wicket for you.
And also not to forget about the cameraman and the production team who are doing a great job here, giving us the visuals not only about the cricket and also some beautiful visuals of the moon, which is 3 lakhs kilometers away. Oh, what a shot this time! As we were talking about something visuals, we have got a beautiful visual of that glorious cover drive from the bat of Rana. Have a look at the replay.
Beautifully played. Minimal foot movement there. Playing it from within his crease. Puts it in the gap. No chance for the fielders. Teasing the 2 fielders actually. The ball was always going for a boundary. Kamran starts off his second over with a 4. Rana 5 of 3 at the moment. Fields for that ball. Edges that one towards deep third man for just a single.
Well, as the power play coming to an end, the field restrictions will be done, and the batsmen will be feeling more comfortable to pick some singles and doubles.
Looking to go for the cut shot. There you go, a few dignitaries. Smiling faces here at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground in Dammam. They're watching an absolute cracker of a game. Given a wide on that occasion by the umpire. 6 runs off this one in the first 2 balls. Here comes Kamran. They're looking to play that one off the back foot.
Have a look at the highlights of the power play. Some good cricketing shots, and also the El Clasico of this man, Waqas, showing his pure dominance, and not to forget that great effort from Zakaria. Well, that was the last delivery of the power play. Just given the direction, wanted a couple. Will be getting it in an overthrow. Maybe a three.
Good running between the wickets here. Captain Akil doesn't have anyone else to blame but himself for that overthrow. Good runs taken by the batting side. Every run is going to be of prime importance in this game, as they require 80 more runs in the 14 overs left. Here comes Kamran once again.
Bowling in the right area again, hitting the deck hard, not getting enough bounce on that occasion. Well,
Currently going at 6.5, the current run rate. Do you think that they should be going for those big hits already to put the pressure back, or do you think that they should be looking to just slow things down and construct a partnership here?
I would say stay back, just stitch up a partnership here. As long as you are going to stick on the wicket, the confidence of the batsmen will be improving, and at the same time, the dugout will be feeling relaxed, because any which ways you are getting 6 runs and over. That is what the situation demands at the moment. 7 overs gone. It's 46 for the loss of 4.
Mentioned a really good point, confidence. And confidence is going to be the key. Both teams come in with some confidence into this game. Required run rate under 6 runs and over here.
Change in the bowling. Well, we have seen change of the bowling has worked for Tamimi Group in the first innings. Is that going to be a key here again? Zakaria comes in, the Spidey of the tournament, I would say.
Zakaria has been terrific in the field. Now is his chance to go with the ball. Everything that he's touched today has turned to gold. Can he do the same with the ball in hand? Oh my word, that's a indifferent delivery. A chance at the non-striker's end. That will be a run out. What is happening for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club? There was no single there. The wicketkeeper throws the ball back towards the bowler, and the bowler does a good job in collecting and dislodging the bails at the non-striker's end. Muhammad, I think it is, who has to depart. An unfortunate way to go, but he only has himself to blame for that run out.
Absolutely, he's completely shattered. walking back in disbelief right at the moment when TGC were looking very much comfortable and settling the scores for them. This is a mix up that they will not be expecting from the two batsmen. Lack of communication again, throwing their wicket away for nothing.
You can still see him hitting the bat on the ground. First ball from Zakria was a different delivery. I don't know. Tried the slower ball, I guess. And the wicketkeeper missed out on that one. Let's have a look at the replay once again. There you go. I think it was the slower bumper which he was trying. Just goes on the one bounce to the wicketkeeper. And he was more than halfway through that pitch. And Zakria picks that one up and gets the run out. That was a wide as well, just to reconfirm. This time a brilliant delivery, brilliant ball this from Zakria yet again.
Well, that is the most hurtful way to get out, I would reckon, Vansh. Maybe I, being on the batting side, when I get run out, I may not sleep for the whole night. That's how hurtful it is.
Absolutely the most disappointing way to get out as a batsman. Run out. Looking to cut that one. Rana. Rana will have to forget that fact though, that at the non-striker's end he's got one of his partners out. He'll have to absolutely clear that thing out of his mind and focus on the main objective now, which is the target on the board.
Yes, that is on the money. Whatever you mentioned right now, he need to get out of it. As long as he is thinking of it, he will not be able to pick some good shots. That is when you lose your confidence again. That guilt will kill you if you are staying back with that thought that because of you, your team has lost another wicket. Just get out of it and try to go up against every bowler that you are facing.
That is true. Couple of runs away from that half century mark. Other men light green. Goes for the shot. It's aerial. Just towards the left of the fielder at covers. That should be a couple of runs if they run well. Good throw from Noman in the deep, but towards the non-striker's end. The wicketkeeper wants the ball to himself.
Yes, exactly. He's kind of frustrated over there with the throw of the fielder. He was calling him to shoot at the keeper's end. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery again. Well, the entire bowling unit has picked up their lengths very much nicely, I would say. There is a minimal bowler balls that you have seen bowling for the full toss and the uppish one. Zakaria to Rana this time attempted Yorker. Nicely played with a flick of the wrist. That will be a single. Here comes Atif.
51 now, the score. This partnership has to blossom as far as the home side is concerned. Atif facing his first delivery, marking his middle stump guard. Here comes Zakria for the final delivery of his first. Bowled well.
Well, that's a tough call, I would say. Might be on the line, and the line belongs to the umpire. That was 20 over 51 for the loss of 5 after completion of 8.
There you have it, the dressing room of the Mimi Group Cricket Club. Some nervous faces out there. You can see 71 required of 72. Required ratings is less than 6. But that's not the worry for them at the moment. The worry is the number of wickets that have fallen, half of their men back into the tent. Couple of them batting at the crease. Atif along with the other right-hander. Here comes Kamran into his third over.
Yes, few tensed faces in the dugout of Tamimi group. And why not? They have lost their 5 wickets within the 10 overs of span. They're not having much runs to, as they are feeling like there's not a mountain of runs to get climbed. But the only thing what matters is, as you mentioned, wickets is going to be the key to win this game.
Absolutely, wickets of paramount importance here. We've seen that wickets rule this format of the game. That's up in the air, that has ballooned up, and an easy catch. Brilliant bowling from Kamran. The persistence shown by Kamran has finally paid off yet again, as that one just pops up in the air, and a simple catch for the short third man fielder running in. Sixth wicket now falls, and Rehmat, this is turning out to be some performance with the ball from the TAFGA Cricket Club.
And it is also turning out to be a sub performance with the commentary words as well. The moment we are talking about the wickets are tumbling down. We have seen this story from the first inning. Have a look at the replay. That was the leading edge. He was trying to get it onto the mid wicket region, but as you already mentioned, ballooned in the sky and a comfortable catch to the man at the point region.
We saw some late heroics from Tamimi Tafka Cricket Club. Will we see the same from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club? Well, we have to see them if they have any intentions of winning this game. They have to stitch together a partnership.
Batsman, right arm over the wicket, 4 ball to go.
Coming over the wicket to the left-hander now. Here comes Kamran, 2 for 14. He will have his tail right up, bowling to the left-hander as well. Place that one towards point, no run.
Dilawar, the new batsman, walks out into the middle. The vice captain of the team, the man who has got the wicket of the captain in the first innings, have been a bit expensive. But this is the time to make up the things what he has done in the first inning. He's claiming for the wide there, but that will be one for the over for sure.
That's a good bumper from Kamran. We haven't seen that much from him today. We've seen him bowl in that good length area, but he surprised him with that bouncer.
Dot ball again. Dilawar still struggling. The new batsman faced 2 deliveries, struggled with the ball, but by the end picked up that wicket and did the justice to his bowling. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery, slow one, rolling his fingers on the ball. A comfortable situation for Tamimi Tafga at the moment. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of 9 overs, score moves on to 52 for the loss of 6 wickets. Happy man, I would say, on your screen. Akhil, the captain of Tamimi Tafka.
52 for the loss of 6. That is Bilal, one of the explosive openers, Bilal Yunus of Tamimi Tafka. But surely the captain will be happy with the bowling changes that he's produced. They have to get the wicket of Rana if they have to make this victory a better one. He's hurt his foot there. And Zakaria immediately goes and has a check Maybe hit his ankle there as well. You can hear the pain coming in from the stump mic as well.
Not the moment that Tamimi group wanted to see. They're already six down and they cannot afford to lose one more as an injured batsman.
They've called for the drinks. That injury to Rana will make the umpires call for drinks, and looks like he's in some pain. Maybe it hit the bone on the way. The ball might as well catches the inside edge first, and then maybe we'll just have a look there. Oh, it's hit the ankle. So tough place to hit the ball though. Once you've worn those pads, but unlucky for Rana as well.
Yes, that happens many a times when you go on to bat. There is a slight gap between the pad and the shoe, and say Rana is unlucky to have that low on his hand.
70 required of 65 deliveries remaining. Had the opportunity to take drinks. Good to see Rana putting his pads back on and getting ready to face the challenge yet again. Might have taken a painkiller or something just to ease on that pain. Required run rate on your screens touching 6.5 now. Here are the fall of wickets. The first one, Wakas on top of his mark once again, clean bowled on a couple of occasions. On this one, ball went high up in the air and an excellent catch by Zakaria, the bowler. In the delivery once again, the extra bounce coming into action. That one was the run out, a clear miscommunication from the two batters at the crease, and that one was the last wicket that fell, the sixth one. They have been in absolute disarray ever since the fall of the third wicket. That will be given as a dead ball because the batsman backed out from facing that one.
Current run rate again dipping down below 7, below 6. I beg your pardon, 5.67 at the moment.
Here comes Zakaria once again. Charging in, drives that one powerfully. He's called for two straight away. I think he will get those comfortably. Good shot from Rana after being hit there.
Well, I guess this is where your temperament, where your patience will get tested. Once Rana and Dilawar need to stay on the wicket as long as possible. Even a single wicket from here on can bring the curtains down for their team.
Well, important will be the big fish. 1 run shot given by the umpire. So, bit of laziness there, I would say, in not completing that run. It's really sloppy, isn't it? As Zakaria runs into bowl to Rana once again. Full toss. Puts that one away towards long on. That will be only a single. Strike back with the left hander.
But if you see from the point of view of a Tamimi Tafga, they'll be wanting Dilawar to face as many as balls possible because he's someone who is not looking much confident at the moment, and they will be looking forward to target this wicket. There you go once again, Zakaria to Dilawar. Inside edge on the pads. No run conceded.
Well, that one might have gone anywhere from that inside edge. The inside edge catches the boot once again, this time for the Laver. Everything's happening here at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. It's been a day filled with entertainment, action, and some stellar batting and bowling performances.
Well, that's been a beautiful piece of fielding work in the deep third man region. Has got that thick outside edge. Last ball of this over.
Final delivery of the 10th, Zakaria. None for 8. 3 runs off this one. Bowling to Rana. I still think that the wicket of Rana will be the most important one here.
Has he got that man? No, he hasn't, I believe. A good over comes to an end from Zakaria again. After the completion of 10 overs, score moves on to 55 for the loss of 6 wickets. For all of those spectators who are tuning in just now, welcoming you on this great occasion of OGC Foundation Day Cup 2025, powered by DAFA News, all the way from this beautiful and the iconic venue, Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground, Dammam. And also would like to mention the special thanks to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and also Eastern Province Cricket Association for bringing up such good event here at the heart of the city of Dammam.
Kamran once again into the attack, continuing with his overs. This will be his final over. He's been very, very economical in whatever whenever in fact he's been bought in to bowl. We saw in the first match he was bought in to bowl after the 12th over, and now he's been asked to bowl after the power play. Good delivery once again. There's no single involved there. Have to really communicate well if they have to get this partnership going, isn't it, Rahmat?
Yes, indeed. That's what exactly Rana was talking about. Dilawar wasn't at all looking comfortable. He has got that hit on the thigh again. Injuries will be a part of the game. But when you win the games for your team, that will be altogether a different feeling. You will be leaving all those injuries, all those pains behind, and will be living that moment of victory.
Tap, and first a yes, then a no from Rana. 3 dots to start off from Kamran in his final over. And you made a point in the last over that as many deliveries as Dilawar faces, Tamimi TAFGA would love him to face lots and lots of deliveries to put the pressure on the non-striker Rana.
Three deliveries to go from here on to conclude the spell of Kamran. Beautiful delivery once again, tapped on. Wherever he's tapping out, he's finding the fielder. Rana is getting frustrated over there, and why not? He will be feeling that pressure. Once the pressure is on, then you will be in no position to get out of it. Again finding the fielder. 5 dot deliveries. Can you believe it? In the 11th over, 5 consecutive dot deliveries. It is not the day of the lover for sure.
Good delivery from Kamran on that one. Touch fuller.
Maiden over. Can you believe it? Once again, a maiden over. That to 11th over when your team is really looking forward to such a partnership here. Dilawar has got all those 6 deliveries into his bucket, and a great spell concludes here. Kamran finishing off his spell of just conceding 14 runs by picking up 2 crucial wickets. 11 overs gone, it's 55 for the loss of 6.
First maiden over of the day from Kamran, getting some medical treatment once again. The magic spray coming in. TGC require 67 now of 54. Required run rate is moving up. And of course, with that maiden over, it has risen up from 7 to almost 7.5 now. That is what a maiden over can do to the required run rate, and smart thinking from the captain. I'm really liking this strategy from Akil, the captain of the Tamimi TAFGA. He's brought back Noman into this attack.
Just making a point here. We have already had a maiden over in the first innings, maiden for 2 from Mohammad Anis. Was bowled superbly well, and this is going to be the second maiden over of the match from Kamran. This time a full length delivery. Numan going for a single. They will be loving to give out the single and make Dilawar play as many balls as they can.
This will be a good matchup. Noman and his experience. Noman is very, very close to the stumps when he bowls. He hits the stumps more often than not while he's bowling. And Dilawar hasn't looked as comfortable as he usually is. 1 run of 12 balls, can you believe it? In a T20? This will be an opportunity for Noman to get Dilawar out by hitting those stumps. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's missed out on that one. That is exactly the point I was making. He's got a smile on his face as well as Noman.
But on the other side, if you can see and think it in a way, Dilawar also have an opportunity to become the hero of this game. He did got that dot deliveries, but if he can make it up and go for some big numbers, then he can surely make that count and give a good contribution in the victory of TGC, Tamimi Group CC.
Well, for the first time in this innings, current run rate has dropped below the 5 run mark. This is astonishing to see. 4.8, the current run rate from the TGC. With the kind of firepower that they have in the batting, I really didn't expect this to happen. Here comes Noman once again, bowling to the left-hander. Edged and over the flying slip. There is third man situated in the deep. Finally, Dilawar gets a single here, Rahmat.
Yes, Dilawar got that single, but Rana will be surely looking forward to smash this delivery, and it can either go in his favor or backlash on his decision. We'll have to wait and watch what Rana is going to do on this delivery. He will surely be going for a big one.
Final couple of deliveries left in Noman's third. Setting his field for Rana. Rana holds the key, I feel, for the Mimi Group Cricket Club. They have to cross the line. Full toss, places that one towards cover straight away.
They might have cursing that moment where they have taken the 9th wicket partnership for granted and leaked out those crucial 30-40 runs. The captain was still having Assan's over left in the spell. Taking the single on the last ball. 12 overs gone. It's 58 for the loss of 6.
Hurry up, please. Batsman, Arya, please. We have a short time.
Yep,
Batsman, please come.
Rana will be on strike for the next over as well. None for 14 for Noman. He's bowled well, not yet rewarded for his good bowling. Dilawar on the non-striker's end will look to give as much of strike as possible to Rana. There's Zakaria once again continuing from the other
Right over
end,
the wicket for you. Score.
coming in
Bowler
from
change है.
over the
उसी का
wicket.
objection बता रहा हूँ. दिलावर भाई.
Zakaria coming back into the attack. Tamimi Tafga was 78 for 8 at the end of 12 overs. Well, this has been the story.
Play.
Tamimi Group CC lagging much behind from where Tamimi Tafga were training it.
Full toss driven down the ground will just be a single. And as we have a look at that stat, there was 78 for 8 at the moment, as you mentioned. Still had those runs, didn't they? Despite the wickets, they still were ahead of the run a ball situation, which doesn't seem to be the case for the TGC now. Will that be the difference maker in this game?
Obviously, I would say, because you're not having enough time here to settle down again on the wicket. Any of these two batsmen will need to explode, need to go for some big shots.
Dilawar taps that one into the gap. That should be a couple of runs if they run well. Yes, they do. That will be 2 runs. And Dilawar, as you mentioned, Rahmat, will be looking to go for those big shots because he has nothing to lose, to be very honest. He's played out 16 deliveries now for his 4. Strike rate of 25 in a T20 game. He has to go for those big shots. Doesn't matter if he gets out in the process, but he has to try and at least smash a few.
Yes, you rightly mentioned. Fortune favors the brave. You need to show that courage. You need to show that bravery. You're halfway through to the target now, 61 on the board. Well. Rana is much unpleased on that moment. He's at
Yup.
least not going for a big shot, not trying to attempt that one. Dilawar.
That is absolutely true. Rana will be disappointed with every dot delivery that Dilawar faces.
Well, the captain of the Mimi Group, CC Syed Mubashir, will not be pleased with the innings of Dilawar again. Swinging and might have got the thick outside edge, and that will be the end of the story of Dilawar. The saga ends here. 19 deliveries faced, 4 runs on the board for him.
There you
7
go.
the Mimi Group.
He was looking itchy out there. We mentioned about his strike rate. He was just putting pressure on the other batsman. Rather slow caterpillar like innings comes to an end. Looks to go for the big shot. Gets the outside edge. Zakaria, much to his delight, has his first wicket. He can't do anything wrong today. Did well with the bat. Played a crucial role in the late middle order, then took a stellar catch to dismiss that wicket, and now he's got a wicket to add to his tally as well. What a day he's having. 61 for 7 are the home side.
Well, Rana would like to go for a blast now from here on, with engaging with his new batsman, Mumtaz. They need to go up against each and single delivery that they are going to face. They are not having any options left before them.
That is
120.
true. They'll have to go for those big shots, as you mentioned, because it might get too late if they don't go for them right now. Mohammad Mumtaz is the new batsman in, and he will be facing the fast bowling of Zakria, who is currently bowling with some good control and bowling that fourth stump line, trying to find the outside edge of the batters.
The last ball of the over. It's not over until it's over. There's still plenty of chances to capitalize this inning. Full toss delivery. Just placed it. He's off the mark straight away. Muhammad Mumtaz. Well, a single to end the over. 13 gone. It's 62 for the loss of 7 wickets. Someone has to take that plunge and go after every bowler that they are going to face from here on.
Well, you're right. They've just reached halfway in the number of runs that they need to score in this run chase. Still half of the work to be done, but the tricky part is that they've got only 7 overs and 3 wickets in hand. That shows the kind of mountain that they have to climb and a monumental effort required for them to chase this one down if they ever will. Here comes a change in the bowling attack yet again. Looks like it's time for some medium pace. 14, 13 overs, in fact, done. All bowlers have been superb for the TAFGA Cricket Club. Captain has trusted the spinner to bowl. It's going to be Asif with the ball in his hand, the leg spinner.
Well, this is for the first time in the entire game, I would say. We are seeing the spin bowling for the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bunch.
That is true. That is true. But in the first game, actually, Asif bowled one of his best spells of the season against the Fireox unit. So he's a tall spinner, beg your pardon, that can be entrusted with his job. His job is to build pressure with those dot deliveries and get a wicket if he can. Started off really well, gets the outside edge, and it was too close to the wicket keeper. He played that very late, did Muhammad Mumtaz. Something doesn't seem to be pleasing for Asif with his
Was that
finger.
was that a bouncer of a spinner or was that a bouncer of a medium pacer? I'm not sure of it.
Well, he likes to call himself a spinner, but surely does have the pace of a medium pacer. Brilliantly bowled once again, this time looking to drive that one. That was a loopy delivery ball, flighted up in the air. And he's tempting the batsman to go for the big shots, which he did in the last game as well. Just watch out for the googly that he'll try and bowl in the middle of the over, though.
High up in the sky, fielder coming underneath and he puts it down. Not a satisfying moment for Asif. That was a regulation catch. We have seen Tamimi Tafga fielders taking some brilliant catches on a few occasions, but this time, much needed one, and he puts it down.
That should have been taken. That would have been a critical moment in this game that would have really ended the match as far as Tafka Cricket Club are concerned. The wicket of Rana would have been the final nail in the coffin for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Final delivery then of the over for the spinner.
Well, that will be a wide. Another extra run will be added to the scorecard. He's struggling at the moment, Asif Khan. There must be some sort of injury in his finger.
Looks like injured his spinning finger, which can be very painful then to bowl.
Oh, missed by the batsman, missed by the wicket keeper. Couple of runs will surely be added to the scorecard by signal by the umpire.
Well, that was the googly that I was talking about. Asif's googly, pretty deadly, missed the batsman, missed the stumps, missed the wicketkeeper as well on that occasion. A quick over from Asif comes to an end. 14 done, 67 for 7.
Well, there's the main man on your screen, Akil, the captain of Tamimi TAFGA C.C. Can do nothing wrong this evening. Maybe Asif is asking, requesting him to go out of the field because of the injury that he's having. Zakaria comes back into the attack. They need some big shots here at the moment, some boundaries or some sixes to get close to the target.
Here comes a change in bowling once again. Zakaria, in fact, it is medium pacer, bowling the 15th over of this second innings. Don't seem to see the intent from the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. They have to show that intent sometime in this run chase. Required run rate now over 9 runs and over. Who will that intent come from? Will it come from Mohammad Mumtaz or will it come from Rana? At the moment, it doesn't look like it's coming from either of them.
Well, things were pretty much in control at the start of the second innings. You need to have that mindset, you need to have that experience to analyze the situation and react according to it. It was just 122 runs required in 120 legal deliveries with having 10 wickets in hand, and you have got yourself into this position.
Brilliantly bowled once again. How has that missed the off stump? That is what I'm wondering, and that is what the bowler is actually thinking of as well. That was a beautiful delivery, just drawing Mohammad Mumtaz forward, missing out on the top of the off stump. This has been an energetic spell from Zakaria to say the least. He's put his heart out in whatever he's done today, and you can see the results coming in from him as well. Very happy for this young guy.
Have a look at the required run rate, Vansh. It was just 6 runs and over at the start of the second innings. Now it's actually climbing high and high for almost 10 runs and over to win this game from here on with just 3 wickets in hand, that too of Tailenders. How greatly are you going to justify this situation?
Flicks that one on the onside. The point that you were making, pretty sharp point, that they started off at 6, now they're at 10, 3 wickets in hand. But surely there might have been some strategy to this innings. Doesn't look like at the moment though. Rana, you have to wonder what he's thinking. Is he thinking to target the last 5 overs? If he's doing that, then he's targeting the main bowlers of the Tafga Cricket Club. It's an amazing delivery. Quick single. And Akil says, I'm not going to throw that one. So 71 for 7, 51 required of the last 5 with 3 wickets in hand.
Well, 52 required of the last 30 legal deliveries. What a profound turnaround to this game. Credit goes to the entire bowling unit, entire fielding unit. They have not left any stone unturned in this saga.
Still some time left in this run chase though. Still a small possibility of them making the comeback. Mimi Group Cricket Club, do they have something to surprise us? 52 needed of the last 5. Here's Asif continuing with the spin. As I said, watch out for the googly, the third or the fourth one. That's going to be the wicket taking one. Has a look at the field. Does Rana. Here comes Asif once again. This time short. It's up in the air. He hasn't connected that one well. Lands where there is no fielder and lands pretty short as well. Take a couple of runs for that, Rana.
They surely be looking forward to target any of the bowlers, and I would say Asif Khan should be the bowler to be targeted out because they have been very much consistent in being facing the fast bowlers and they were struggling a bit more as compared to the spinners.
That's a good delivery. Flighted that one up. You mentioned Rana and Muhammad Mumtaz should both be looking to target the spinner here. I have not seen any foot movements, no dancing down the wicket, no playing it off the back foot from them so far. That is going to be the key if you're going to face and try and hit Asif. Here he comes, bowling to Mumtaz, goes onto the back foot, tries to slash that one through point. Doesn't get anything. A dot ball. Dot ball is like gold dust at the moment.
Asif is literally doing his job perfectly fine, not giving extra room. This is what I was talking about. Just free your arms and that will be sailing over the fence. You need to make the target. You need to go for some biggies. Muhammad Mumtaz has got that one. This is just the first one. This is just the beginning. You need to get a couple of more.
Well, first real shot of aggression this. Flighted delivery. I think he was expecting that one to be the leg spinner. Connected that one brilliantly. Finding the middle of the bat. And as you said, they need many more of those.
Again, a sweep shot into the mid wicket region. Just one run. 80 runs on the board for the loss of 7 wickets. 46 sixes that have been hit in the tournament so far.
That's a huge number, isn't it? We've just had 6. This is actually the 6th game only. Yes, it does call match number 8, but 2 games got washed out yesterday. So this is match number 6. But then there you go. Couple to end the over. 12 runs coming off that one, making them at par with the required run rate. 16 overs done, 82 for 7.
82 for the loss of 7 after the completion of 16. They need 40 in 24 with a required run rate of 10 runs and over. And it is much doable, much gettable. And you're also having a set batsman on the crease. Rana faced 27 deliveries and he's on 24 now. And making the count of Mohammad Mumtaz, who has already gone for a biggie in the previous over, can also go for some bigs up against the Pacers as well. Have that ability, just need to get that skills out.
Well, Akil, the captain, is bowling Noman out here. Do you really think this is the right strategy, Rahmat? Because he's bowled well. He's a prime bowler that he can trust with the older ball as well. Goes for the big shot this time. And he's put that one into the gap. This is terrific batting from Muhammad Mumtaz. He has turned the switch on for the Tamimi Group Cricket Club. Starts off Noman's final over with a boundary.
Well, this has been the story of Tamimi Group CC as well in the first innings. They were looking very much calm and comfortable when they have already got 7 wickets with them, or 8 wickets I would say.
Here comes Noman once again. Has it caught the outside edge? No, it hasn't. Just not giving him the room to go on the offside nor the onside. This is good bowling from Noman after being hit for a boundary.
Well, that is the lane that you need to bowl. If you are going to attack in the radar of the batsman, then he's making sure that he'll be dispatching you out of the park. Go for the good lengths, go for the shorter ones, or go for the wide Yorkers. That will not be giving any room to the batsman. Again in the slot. Has he got the distance? He seems like he mistimed it. Fortunate enough that the ball has landed into no man's land region.
That was a mishit, as you rightly pointed out, into the slot. He should have been getting more than just a single for that. Mistimed shot there by Mumtaz gives the strike to Rana. Even Rana has to start firing from the other end if they have to reduce this total.
Oh, that was a sloppy one. He actually just wanted to make the direction.
Yep, trying to use his wrists there. Liaquat Rana trying to be a bit wristy, getting the top half of the bat into the air, but falls short of the bowler as well. Final two deliveries left in the over now. Plays that one towards the point fielder who does a good job. This is actually good fielding. It's been a good fielding effort from them, except for that dropped catch of Rana, which we saw a couple of overs back when Asif was bowling. They've had a good fielding effort, both in the catching as well as the ground fielding as well.
Last ball of this over. Mumtaz will be looking forward to go for a boundary here in the last ball. Has he got it? Has he got the distance? Has he connected it well? No, he hasn't. Just a couple of runs on that occasion. 89 on the board with the loss of 7 wickets at the completion of 17 overs.
8 runs came of that one. 3 left, 32 required. Are we having a cliffhanger out here at the Al-Tamimi ground? Pendulum has swung a bit after those expensive overs, last one and this one also. 8 runs fetching out of that one. And I think it's time for Waqas to bowl his final over by the looks of it. And the best bowler bowling the 18th over clearly suggests that the captain wants the match finished right here.
"33 required of 18 legal deliveries." Well, this is going to be one of our cracker of games. The man best in the business gets the ball.
Yes, absolutely. The man who's been in business today. 3 for 21 in his 3 overs. Can he get a couple of more wickets and just wipe out this tail? Well, that will be the plan. That will be the demand from the captain. Here comes Waqas bowling to Rana. Rana striking under 100 in this innings. That will be a wide delivery down the leg side to start off. This game can go in anyone's favor, mind you. And we've seen so many games change and turn into the last over because 10 runs, 12 runs in the last over, you have an outside edge, an inside edge, a boundary from here and there, couple of wides, and the pressure just builds, isn't it, Rahmat? So you don't have to take it till the last over if you're the TAFGA Cricket Club. Here he comes once again. It hits it up in the air. It should be a couple of runs. Rana will be looking to take the first one hard. Gets the second easily.
Yes, being a side of the Tamimi Group CC, you will not be wanting it to take deep down till the last over. Try to get some runs in the first 2 overs as well, 17th and the 18th. And if you are thinking from a point of view of Tamimi Tabga, you would surely be want to wind up this inning in this over itself. Winding up, that mean picking up the wicket of Rana will be the key.
Short delivery on that occasion, missing out. No one bounce given as well. So that was a brilliant delivery from Wakas to Rana. Every dot ball counts here.
Yes, every dot ball counts. Every dot ball will build up some pressure, and I don't think so that charging up against Wakas is going to be that easy. Is going to be a isn't going to be a cakewalk for sure.
Wakas running in for his third delivery of the over. Hits that one up in the air. That's an outside edge. Will that carry? Oh my word. What have we just seen? A blinder of a catch in the deep at third man from Abdul. I think it is. What a catch. The fielding. We've spoken about the fielding so many times, but have we seen anything better than this today?
Have a look at the reaction of the fielder. It seems like it is just a pretty normal thing for him that he does in the every single day. Mohsin Shah, the man who has took a blinder. Have a look at the replay. That was a thick outside edge and went straight away towards the third man region. And what a beautiful catch! Absolutely phenomenal stuff. And after picking that catch, he's coming as if he hasn't done anything for the team. Man, you have almost got your team on the line with that brilliant effort.
Absolutely. Have a look at that reaction. Oh my word. Funny how cricketers react to different situations in a different manner. Some would react in an aggressive manner from that catch, some would be ecstatic with it, whereas some would just say it's a normal catch for me. It's really, really amazing how this game is played, and all 11 players have different reactions to every moment in this. Right then, 4 for 24 for Wakas. He has an opportunity to take a fifer here and get the first fifer of this tournament. Here comes Wakas to Ehsan.
Well, that was a close one, but Hassan just wanted to give strike to Mumtaz, which is justified in a way. He wanted his best man to be on the strike to face the last two deliveries of Wakas. If he can at least go for a one boundary, they will be having that scope of winning a bit more. There you go,
Was that the turning,
Wakas.
was that the turning point of the game, Rahmat, right there, the catch? Because Rana and Muhammad were looking like they were giving their side a bit of a chance. So was that the turning point of the game?
It is. It is a turning point of the game, but as far as Mohammad Mumtaz is concerned, I would say he is going to be the last ray of hope for Tamimi Group CC. And if they can pick up this wicket, that will be the last nail in the coffin, as you always keep saying that.
That is true. Mohammad Mumtaz 17, a run a ball 17, just 13 legal deliveries mentioned that are left in this game, and they require what, 29 of those 13. Final delivery of Wakas's spell.
This is where you need to be a bit more sensible. Just get that single on the last ball and keep the strike with you. You will be having six more deliveries to play in the next over. Being mindful, being sharp, being smart, and playing with your strategy and tactics is something what you need in the game of cricket.
Final 2 overs left. 29 required of the last two. They need a big over from somewhere, and it has to come right now.
As
Looks like
some
it's
play,
going to be, yeah, looks like it's going to be the spinner, Asif Khan, who's getting ready to bowl. It will be a chance for Asen to just give the strike, and as you rightly mentioned, Muhammad Mumtaz, if he would have taken the single, he would have had 6 deliveries and had a shy at Asif Khan as well.
See, you never know. SN can pick a single or he's going to go for a dot deliveries. Even a single dot delivery will definitely get that pressure upon the entire batting unit. This is what I was talking about.
Absolutely spot on. This is the last thing you want as the Tamimi Group Cricket Club dot deliveries and Mohammad Mumtaz stranded at the non-striker's end. He's gonna keep on bowling those leg spinners, I feel. Won't care about the googlies and the wickets right now. All he cares about is dot deliveries. I think Asif will do the same. Once again, goes for the leg spinner. It's up in the air. This should be taken at long on. Yes, it is. Good catch by Kamran. And look at the happiness on the faces of the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket Club. They know that they're just 1 wicket away from bringing another 2 points for them in this league. And this has been a top performance with the ball, defending and trying to restrict them under that 121 on the board. Is not a small thing, mind you. Ehsan Beg goes for one. It's 93 for 9.
Well, we have seen a different kind of a celebration again here, this time from Kamran Nazir. Wasn't that big wicket as compared to the previous one, but still, you have that emotions in you that you literally want to showcase, and that's what exactly Nazir has done.
Here comes Asif once again. The leg spinner, it's up in the air. Has he connected that one well? Doesn't look like. Oh my word, that would have been another brilliant catch, a diving catch to dismiss. They'll take the run of the overthrow. A direct hit at the strikers, and a lot is happening. Lots of confusion and chaos in running between the wickets. We'll have to wait for the official confirmation as to how many runs have they scored. But that would have been the catch that adds to 2 amazing catches that have been taken today here, Rahmat.
Yes, absolutely. It would have been a flawless catch again to conclude the innings of Tamimi Group CC. But will they going to get that last nail in the coffin in this over? Mohammad Mumtaz is on strike. He will be going all guns blazing, getting all the weapons out. Single taken on that occasion. I'm still not figuring it out why Mumtaz is going for a single.
That's true. Maybe he trusts Muhammad Anis. Maybe he thinks that he's capable enough of getting those boundaries.
Gone high up in the sky, fielder coming underneath himself, Asif. Well, it is the moment. It is the moment of the entire Tamim Tafga group. They have completely shattered their positions. Sheer dominance, pure cricket, absolute class from the entire unit of Tamimi Group CC, who have been dominated by Tamimi Tafga. Absolutely top-notch stuff from the entire bowling unit of Tamim Itafga. Credit goes to each and every single bowler. On top of it, the credit goes to the captain himself, who has done a literally a great executions with the bowling decision that he has taken.
Ecstatic scenes at the Al-Tamimi Cricket Ground. The captain assembles his troops once again to shake hands with the opposition. What a game of cricket we've witnessed. We've witnessed a low scoring thriller here in Dammam. And 121, well, a lot of our viewers also thought that that wasn't going to be enough, and so did we. But they have completely proved us wrong, have the Tamimi Tafka Cricket Club, led by their dynamic and proactive captain, Akil. There you go, jersey number 192. I wonder if that's his highest score. because he's an explosive batsman. He started off pretty brilliantly, but more number of runs scored by the TAFGA Cricket Club today as they win this game by 20 runs and take those 2 points into the league as well.
Well, on top of it, winning with a margin of 25 runs, 24 runs, that's a big number. After just scoring 121 runs on the board in the first innings, absolutely top-notch stuff from the entire unit of Tamimi Tafga. That is some good moments to be cherished out. Happy faces. Why not? They have done a brilliant stuff here. Clinched that victory. Out of nowhere, they have bounced back. Some good bowling efforts.
Well, greetings exchange. There you go. These are the highlights of the second innings, and the highlights will be dominated by that brilliant bowling and fielding effort of the Tamimi Tafga Cricket Club. Kamran came into the attack and started with a flurry of wickets. And there you go. That was one of the catches of the match. The fielding was top notch, especially at deep third man today. Asif Khan, the wicket keeper, also picked up a couple of good catches. Passion, the determination, the grit to win was on top today from the Tamimi Tafga Cricket Club. They tried hard with those runs. Liaquat Khan, 26 of 32. That was the run out that happened. And this is, I think, where the game completely turned into the favor of the Tamimi Tafga Cricket Club. Kamran once again bowling with some good pace, good accuracy. He got 2 wickets for 14 in his score. The most economical bowler for the Tafga Cricket Club. And then that was Mustafa, in fact Muhammad Mumtaz, beg your pardon, who was batting along with Liaquat Khan, tried to give them a fighting end, but then that was just not meant to be, and that catch might have just sealed the match. What a catch at the third man once again. Asif picked up a couple of wickets to finish things off. This was the last wicket. Asif Iqbal 2 for 18 in his 3 overs, sealing the deal as the Tamimi TAFGA Cricket
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the presentation ceremony for match number 8. We had a fantastic match between TAFGA Tamimi Cricket Club and Tamimi Group. It's a low-scoring thriller tonight with really high-quality pace bowling on display. Tamimi Group won the toss, elected to bowl, and their pacers made some early breakthroughs, but a good fight back from the late order of the TAFGA. In the end, chasing 121, TAFGA's pacers made some amazing breakthroughs, dismissing Kamisha, Wakas did, and other breakthroughs in the beginning that were fantastic. Player of the match today is Mr. Wakas Ahmed for his fantastic display. 4 overs, 3 wickets, 22 runs. We'd like to welcome him to the stage, please.
Great bowling, Wakas bhai. Excellent bowling.
We'd also like to present from Cosmo another award for the player of the match, Wakas. Wakas bhai, a couple of questions. वकास भाई, chasing 121, bowling second, आपका क्या प्लान था इस पिच पे?
प्लान यही था कि लो स्कोरिंग मैच है और अटैक करेंगे, टीम को जल्दी विकेट्स लेके देंगे तो उससे प्रेशर बढ़ेगा, तो उसमें हम कामयाब हुए.
Very well bowled. अच्छा, इसमें आप बताएं, on this pitch, do you need variety या आप एक लाइन रखनी है आपको?
इसमें थोड़ा शॉर्ट बॉल बॉलर्स के लिए इफेक्टिव होता है.
और आपको कैसा एक्सपीरियंस जा रहा है इन दिस टूर्नामेंट?
बहुत अच्छा, जबरदस्त.
Fantastic, well played, and best of luck for the rest of the tournament. Thank you so much. Waqas bhai, please stay for one more minute. TAFGA management would like to present you one more appreciation. Great. Thank you, everyone, for another fantastic day of cricket. We look forward to seeing you again 3 p.m. tomorrow for tomorrow's games. Thank you so much.